Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Broken Realms. I am your GM Ghost, PM Ghost, and I am joined once again by my friends and new friends on this epic campaign. About 75% of my doing. I will let them introduce themselves in from order of left to right on this screen.
I think row left.
Okay, from order of
Damn
right
it,
to
Pride!
left.
So, yeah, Fran, can you introduce yourself to everybody first?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't catch that last thing. Hey, my name's Fran, and I'm almost a designer, I guess. And yeah, that's me. I'm new here, and well, thank you for welcoming me here. So yeah.
What's your character's name? And
My
tell us a little
character's
bit about
name
them.
is Bruno Redheart, and he's a paladin human.
All right, now it's Messy's turn.
Oh, gee, oh gosh. Well, hi, I'm Messy. I play Dimble, the aka the white mage, so no one gets to fuck with him.
That kind of cut off for a second there.
Yeah, you cut off.
Like right before you said
Where'd I cut
AKA
off
the
at?
white mage, and right after you said I'm Dimble the blank, and then AKA the white mage.
The gnome cleric.
Okay.
Did
There we
that
go.
come through?
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah, that one just fine. Okay, then Ren's turn, I guess.
Hey, I'm Ren the MultiViewer, and I voice Norfinas Starrick, the rogue.
I'm Dongo the King. I play Dynn, the kobold chef.
I am Colonel Kaiju. I am playing Groc Bladejaw, the tortle fighter.
We also have
And I'm Pride, and I eat people.
apparently your appetite caused you to be a little late to the introduction.
Yeah, I got back, like, at the start. I was just sitting back and waiting.
No, funny thing is, we were actually originally going to start from left to right, so you were supposed to go first, and we were like, and then we was like, Ro got something to eat. So yeah, just whatever, normal situations, damn it, pride, blah blah blah, all that stuff.
All right, now.
Now I'll be the one that.
Yada, yada, yada. Get the fuck back in the corner.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to be doing the recap then. Last time it was right after we had packed up and gotten everything from the wagon that the cultists left. We had managed to get up to the top of right over here on the islands, and we had decided to set up camp for the night. And then after, like in the middle of our watch, we got ambushed by some bats, where Brecky almost got into a bit of trouble with the fight, but we all managed to survive, camp out the rest of it, and then left on our trek to the village that the cultist was leading us to. Part way there, we ended up in was it still in the forest, or was it like a passage, like a pathway or something?
It was like a valley.
Okay, we ended up in a valley in the forests, where we had found out from the cultists that there was an actual cult camp ahead of us, and we had to figure out some way to get through them or get past them, until we found out that there were actually two people in cages, aka Dimble and Bruno. And so after we got some information from taking over the cultists that we had captured to mind, we found out more about the cult and how murderous they are, and decided to free the people in the cages, take out the cultists, and then continue on our journey. As an upside or downside in Pride's case, we started a forest fire. And on the upside, we got two new party members to join our crew, Bruno and Dimble.
Yay.
And
Oh.
now we just left off by running away from the forest fire while Pride is crying.
Well,
And Dimple.
we didn't actually start a fire, or our DM just decided to embellish things for.
Well, technically, we did
Dimple.
start a fire. We just didn't put it out.
Well,
Exactly.
but the big thing is that this is a lush green forest that's not gonna
Well,
catch.
But
right.
Pride was still panicking though.
Heyo.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know the joke.
The
It was
I'm not. I like to make bad jokes, but I'm not even gonna fucking acknowledge that one.
well, no, that was unintentional. So
Anyway,
okay, but yeah, and now we just left. Now we're gonna continue from where we left off there. Now with a party of 6 plus our 2 pets, and we're just going to head over to that village.
hmm
Mhm.
So I guess, yeah, whatever we left it off in that, I guess. Are we camping or what are we doing now?
I think we're running.
Oh, we're
Oh.
running from the fire still?
Probably.
All right. As you guys are at least fleeing the fire, there we go, changing the map for myself. Yeah, it's not really as big as it is, as you can see on the map. Any smaller and it loses a bunch of its, shape, and it kind of distorts itself, and it doesn't look as cool. So, see, the smoke, I'm keeping the smoke because it doesn't drop over top. So you guys have probably gotten about, here, a little bit of ways. But if I can get all of you guys to roll a quick perception roll, that would be fantastic.
Sure. Give me a sec.
Perception.
Oh boy,
Perception.
16.
Not 20.
6 or
Let me just roll mine, I guess.
First nat 20 in the last 2 games. Thank God.
I got an 11.
Okay, well, at least Pride and Ren, Pride and Norfinas, you guys notice several figures coming down from the tower on high. They're not engaging you. They're going straight for the fire. They appear to have, wings, functioning wings. And they're doing their best to combat the fire. But they're kind of occupied, a little bit busy. It's not like it's a giant forest fire that's going to completely wipe out this island, but it's big enough that's going to definitely take some attention, even with buckets of water or even casting spells of create water and all that stuff. It needs their attention.
Can we roll investigation checks on like what they look like to see if they're also part of the cult?
I would
That
like
would-
you to roll. It's not just so much perception, because Pride and Norfinas saw him. You guys don't really seem to care too much.
Oh.
You guys are like bickering with each other.
yeah.
I'm gonna say, roll a nature.
All of us or just...
Just the 2?
Just the 2 of you, because you're the ones that actually really saw this.
Okay.
Oh,
I guess
boy.
the rest of us are just trying to
15.
calm down. I guess the rest of us are just trying
4.
Hey,
Norfinas, you have no idea really what these are. Pride, you've heard of the stories of the bird people.
Could I know, since I have lived in this plane for a little while, could I know what they are?
Oh yeah, you would definitely know these are the Aarakocra.
Oh, right.
oh yeah, you mentioned those. You mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Well, looks like there's more people like that winged bitch here.
And seeing how they're coming from the tower, I can only guess they're probably cultists too.
You betcha.
I
Looks like we
don't
got out of
think-
there right in
I
time
don't
then.
think they are cultists.
The ones with the great big balloon backpacks, you definitely recognize them as the cultists.
Hmm.
Frankly, if they aren't heading for us, I suggest we move. We are not in any kind of shape to.
But that's
Yeah.
just it. They don't seem to notice you at all. They're super occupied. So like what I'm saying is if you guys wanted to choose now to probably, take a rest, because you're still about a day away from the village.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
we...
fine.
They're
resting.
preoccupied with that fire, so
Exactly.
let's use that to our advantage and just keep on moving.
Yeah, I say keep on moving just to get away out of the fire and their general gaze at this point in time.
Yeah. I can't speak for the rest of you, but I am in no shape for another altercation.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just set up camp.
All right. So, are we doing a short rest or a long rest?
I don't know. What are you guys doing?
I need a long rest.
Yeah, I say we all take a long rest.
Hunker down for the night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You guys used up too many spells and shit.
I didn't use up any spells. I'm just at 9 HP.
Yeah, well, to be honest, you don't even have spells.
No.
All right, so you guys are taking it easy. You set up camp. All right, have you guys gonna decide to take shifts watching? I mean, I know Pride, you don't necessarily need to sleep, but as long as just rested easy.
I know probably for a fact that Bruno won't have dark vision because he's a human, but I'm not sure about Dimple. Does he have dark vision?
Yeah, gnomes have dark vision.
Okay.
Dimble would actually request to take watch anytime when it's dark.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Groc will take the early morning watch because he needs to rest.
yeah, sure.
I can take a watch too.
Like
All right.
the first watch before things get too dark.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take second
Cool.
watch when it gets dark.
You know, you guys are lucky. At least you can sleep. Probably just like floating like 15 feet up in the air.
Pride, I got a suggestion for you.
Yes.
How about once we go into town, I'll find you some sort of book and you can start learning a new language until you get a new body.
Oh, wow, that's such a good idea. Oh, wait. I can't read books either.
Seriously?
I'm not illiterate, you asshole. I can't physically interact with a book.
Well, you're going to be sitting with someone so they can just, when you say turn the page, someone can just easily flip the page over.
Turn the page now.
Yeah.
Like one of those little children's books.
Yeah.
Wait, who's taking? So what shift did Groc say he was taking?
He's
He's in the
one.
very last one, like
Yeah.
at the morning, because he needs that full thing to get his HP back.
Yeah. And Fran was going to take first watch and I'm going to take second watch.
I'll take last watch with Groc then, since the others, since at least then there'll be someone with dark vision with him.
How many
Cool.
watches is there? 3 or 4?
That's
We'll
what
do
you guys
3.
want.
Okay.
2, you can take as many as you want. If one person wants to take a watch, so you guys get more sleep in between, or if you want to break it up that 2 people are watching at a time. I imagine Pride was just automatically one of those people watching at a time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, either way, I wanted to ask Groc something. So maybe it might be easier to do it during the walk.
Yeah.
Also, that was the other thing. Dynn.
Yeah.
Do you know how to make a tart?
I mean, I can try. I've definitely made similar things. I know of tarts. Why?
Because basically I can't really use any of my magic without components, but I got some feathers from when we were walking earlier, and I need a tart, or tiny tarts, in order to use one of my spells.
I didn't know that you could use them for spells, but sure, I can make them as a little extra thing while I'm cooking us food for the next day.
Okay.
yeah.
Real quick.
I remember you had asked me this before, Ren, that do you need components or can you just
Actually,
cast them at
I was
will?
the one that asked that because I'm the only one that started off with magic right off the bat.
What it is at first you're going to need to have the specific items, Like for example, the resurrection spells they say.
Yep.
For the spells that specify you need items like you need a diamond, which the spell will consume, or you need rope that the spell will consume. Yes, you're gonna need that. But for other times, like say for example, I think it's Big B's hand, where like you need eggshells or a snakeskin glove. I'm not gonna say you're gonna have to go out of your way to go shopping to buy a snakeskin glove. If you get a spellcaster's focus, I will say you can skip getting those specific items.
Yeah, the actual rule is that it's like that. Is that as long as the component doesn't have a price,
Yeah.
you have it. You have it as your component pouch or your focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I read up on that. Like I didn't have time to stop
Yeah.
us playing when
All
I'd
right,
asked.
well-
But now that I took the time to read that, yeah, that's true. So I would have made you guys totally buy that in the
Yeah.
starting village, but
Mhm.
I'm sure you'll find something at the village.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
Actually, since he asked about me making something real quick, can I roll a survival before we actually start the camp thing so I can just get some ingredients?
Yeah. I'm gonna let you roll 1 this time because normally I'd say you got all day to look, but this time it's like so soon after this encounter you can roll like the 1.
Oh no, that's what I was asking because I mean I already did it a few times before our encounter anyway,
Yeah.
and so I figured like this would be fine to do. 23, nice.
Very good.
Unfortunately for Norf, he's actually limited on the forms of spellcasting focus he can use.
I've got plenty of ingredients, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine to make you some tarts for your spell.
yeah.
I might actually take second and third watch at this time because like this is gonna add a lot of extra stuff for me to do. Because I actually had something I was gonna work on. I actually had something I wanted to ask Pride if he could help me out. So I might just use like second and third shift if that's all right with you guys.
I'll still take second watch, but once third starts, I'll go to sleep.
Yeah. On second watch, I'll help you out with I'll make you the tarts and I'll start up some of the food. And on
Okay.
third watch, I need to talk to Groc about some stuff.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah.
You know, now that I think about it, when we get back to the plane of water, Norf will actually be able to utilize a wand.
I'm a kobold, so I don't think
focus.
I need that much sleep compared to humans and hells and stuff.
Anyway. So we're all decided?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need to look something up real quick. Sorry, I always keep forgetting which book this information I need is in.
I've been rolling pretty well with my survival checks on on getting ingredients because 23 is like makes it so I get the second highest amount of ingredients.
And
Yeah,
what
that's pretty good.
And what, 25 is
Yeah.
the highest?
No, 25 makes it so that's the limit of the second highest. If I roll a 26 through 30, then I get 7.
Ah.
Although
Right.
that's going to be a little bit of time though.
I'm almost set. I've got to look through 5 books to try and find what I'm looking for.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
I have the Monster Manual, the DM Guide, Xenothar's Guide, the Player's Manual, and then the modular book that I'm playing with part time.
Oh wow.
Oh,
And
yeah,
trying
I found
to find one thing there. Wow.
Yep. And I keep forgetting which one has which. I think I'm looking for Xenothar's Guide. Here we go.
If you're looking for a magical item, it's more than likely going to be found in Xanathar's Guide.
Hmm.
Oh no, magic items. I've got an app for that on my phone. I tried rolling a different app, and it's like fuck this app. This is stupid.
Is
I
that
like
the
the book
treasure app?
better. No, the treasure app is awesome. That's where I get a whole bunch of magic items.
Oh, okay.
I was looking for a different one. Sorry. Ooh. Yeah. So who's taking first watch?
Me.
You? Oh, okay.
With pride.
I guess her and Dimble then?
Pride.
Like,
Rides on
is-
all of the watches.
Yeah.
well, yeah, isn't Dimble going to be doing any of them too? Because I mean, I know that me and Groc are going to be on third shift. I know at least, and I'm going to be with Norfinas. Which one Dimble's going to be on?
Dimbo just requested to And it's dark outside.
Yeah.
Mm.
Frankly, it would probably be better for Dimble to take second watch with Norfinas and Dynn not take two shifts worth of watches because that.
True.
That's fine. I'll just take the third shift then with Groc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I had to look up some stuff up real quick. Bruno, can you please roll me a perception check on your watch?
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
Good enough for me.
That's why I didn't ask you, by the way.
Pride is just
Pride's
thinking
just,
about. Pride is
God,
just.
Pride's just fascinated by the nature. of
That's
all the
left.
fucking trees.
No, what it is you're really distracted by the fire. You would think, wow, fire still hasn't gone out yet. But since you're kind of a bit of air in tuned, you kind of get a sense that all these sweeping winds from all around, they're kind of feeding the flames. Yes, I know if it's a green fire, it shouldn't really be burning as much as it is, but for some reason, it is. It's like really burning.
There's much oxygen there, so
Exactly. You're in the plane of oxygen or plane of air, close enough.
It's burning, but it's not spreading. Is the
It's not so much spreading. It is spreading, but not so much. But yeah, you're super distracted by the fire itself. But Bruno, what you notice is how it's displacing many animals. For example, you see various bears, birds, deer, all kinds of other sorts of animals you've not seen before. Well, actually, you would have seen them living here. Scattering here and there. It's kind of like that one scene from Bambi. I'm pretty sure you guys all remember the scene I'm talking about.
yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we have all totally seen the Disney movie Bambi. Totally.
At least remember it.
you tiny children?
Mm.
Poor dear mom.
Look, at least I've heard of Bambi, unlike the fucking Aladdin sequels they apparently made.
Oh
It's
my
crazy.
god, have you not heard of
You're
that?
allowed to forget those.
You're Bambiing uncultured swine.
Anyways, the whole point was all these animals are being displaced by the fire. But with that perception of 20, you notice 3 particular shadows in the setting sun flying by overhead. But they're not attacking you or anything. Don't worry about that. But they're flying by. They're
What kind of shadows are there?
I know that's a really good perception, but they were large, they were winged, but
They're not Aracocra, though,
no.
right?
no, they are definitely not Aarakocra. Most of the Aarakocra are either up at the temple or over at the village, and where you guys are pretty far away from either one of them. You're about at this point, you're about a day, half a day from the temple. Yeah, you're about half of a day from the temple. But these guys are coming on from up top with their buckets. So you imagine that they've either got a steady supply of water up there or magic water. Magic water seems the more likely of it all. And the Aarakocra village, which is pretty much here behind this cloud area, is way too far.
Right. So these animals are just passing by and they are not paying attention to us.
They're more scared of the fire than anything.
Oh, right. Yeah. So having lived here, I don't really pay much attention to them. Just I keep my weapon close in case of anything, but pretty soon I realized that they are just escaping the fire.
Exactly. Technically, I rolled that an encounter would happen, but I decided I didn't want to make an encounter happen.
Okay.
So your watch passes just fine. So
Great.
whoever up is
It's my
up
turn.
next.
Well, it's mine and Dimple's turn, so.
Yep.
I sort of asked Bruno if anything happens during her watch.
There are a lot of animals that are escaping the fire, but don't mind them. They are not going to attack, I think. I'm pretty sure they're not going to attack.
Okay, well, in case they do, we won't attack them if they don't attack us. That's kind of our
Yeah,
policy.
right.
So,
Yeah, that will be best.
okay. All right, gnome, let's go.
All right. So if you guys want to do a perception check as well to see if your base is keeping watch.
Okay, what the fuck?
Wow.
What the fuck?
14.
You really like the fire.
I have been
It took me a second to realize what happened.
Double nat 1. Jesus, pride.
All right. So
Hey,
rolls
I'm
that
gonna
matter.
beat the shit out of Will Wheaton someday.
No, you're not. You'd get it sued so hard.
Mhm.
No, knowing Will Wheaton's luck, I'd fucking slip on a banana peel.
There wasn't even a banana in the room. But the banana peel realized.
Anyway.
So you guys also don't really see anything. Unlike before, how Bruno was very much aware of all the passing animals fleeing from the fire. You guys are kind of just noticing the smoky haze. You can kind of watch as it kind of whirls around in the air, caught by the currents, the air currents and stuff, as it kind of flutters around, almost like butterflies in the air. But you know that's actually you wouldn't really know this. This would be mostly just the ashes from the fire. But living underwater, ashes isn't really a common thing for you guys.
Neither is butterflies.
You would see jellyfish or clams.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to rip off from SpongeBob, but clams really do kind of would be your butterflies in a sense.
Hmm.
Well, clams are birds, and
They are.
I sort of talk to can I start talking with Bimble?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
No, there is no RPing allowed. No character building.
no role playing in this role playing game.
but my backstory would have been for nothing.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I sort of turn to Dimple. So, how did you and Bruno end up in the cage?
A human, but I was an idiot. Jimbo says with a chuckle.
You're gonna have to explain how.
Was doing what I do most nights and looking at the moon. And that in the sky, bag on my head, then I'm getting kicked and tossed.
Wait, so were you and Bruno in a group at that time when you got captured, or was that after?
We met the human beforehand, so after
I think you cut off there.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out a whole bunch, as a matter of fact.
dang it, darn it, that's good.
You said that you met Bruno beforehand.
Dimble didn't meet Bruno
Yeah.
beforehand.
Okay.
Okay. And you were just caught unawares, basically. Dimble? Not
Say
hearing.
that again.
Yeah.
Dang.
So basically, you were just caught unawares, basically. That's how you ended up in the cage. Psst.
And
Yeah.
Dimple quietly passes on into the night, never to be again.
You became one with the forest.
You might want to try disconnecting and reconnecting to the thing, or if you need to update Discord, maybe that might be it too.
Yep, he's yelling into the void now, silently.
You guys just care if I really quick update, just because like, it says I have an update ready, just to make it just in case?
Sure. I'm
Sure.
just giving you a heads up. It's probably just saying, oh, we have new games you can get information
Yeah,
on.
pretty
Discord
much.
has like daily updates that are completely pointless.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I find out what the update is?
Okay,
Just
Yes.
don't worry about it. Your connection is fine at the moment, so don't
yeah,
worry about it.
okay.
Cool.
so messy. It was just... Okay, so Dimble, you just happened to be caught unawares. That's how you ended up in the cage.
Yep, pretty much.
I'm gonna roll an insight on that.
Okay.
14.
Are you telling the truth, Dimble? Sure.
was that?
If you want to do a deception, you can go for it, unless you're telling the truth. Oh well.
Shit.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Okay, he's telling the truth. Norfinas doesn't say anything else.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, there's nothing else to really talk about. Actually, I want to sort of roll a perception on Dimble to see if there's anything out of the ordinary on him, like marks or whatever.
Sure.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Pride's just doing this off in the corner.
13.
Dimble, with his roll of 13, your complete choice. What do you want him to notice? Be it nothing at all, small details like you've got like a scar under your left ear. I don't know. Your complete discretion of what he notices with that roll.
I think physical, yeah, slashing the small little crescent moon that traveling cloak connected together.
Can I roll to see what it
Like a
stands for?
theme?
I would assume that would be like a religion or history.
Ghost?
Oh, yeah, roll history. I was
Okay.
distracted.
Yep, sure.
No,
Okay.
oh, sorry.
I mean, appropriate.
You're pretty tired. It's getting pretty late in the evening. The sun has more or less set. You're not exactly even sure where it's even set in this kind of plane. All you know is just the sky is turning a definite shade of orange as it's mixing with the smoke that's not too far from you. It doesn't seem to be getting any closer, but you definitely smell smoke. You definitely see smoke. It's all around you.
Well, wouldn't this be at the darkest point of the night? That was the whole point of.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty close to that. I'm gonna say in terms like you guys weren't fighting that late, but I mean like when you guys took your rest, it was like fuck it, we're tired. It's 9 o'clock. It's late enough in my opinion. So for your guys' rest, it's coming close to 11, 12, but this plane is different. So the sun has more or less set, but there's still like a horizon still shining a bit of light.
Plus, you got Dynn anyway, so it's... Alright, I don't do anything else.
The next watch, please.
Alright.
So should we just do our perception rolls first, and then we can do whatever we want?
Yeah.
Let's get those out of the way.
Can I go for
12.
3 for 3?
Hey.
Significantly better.
20! Yay!
Well, that's not so bad at all.
The show on the campfire has finished, so pride's now useful.
I got bored.
It's gotten a bit dark, so the fire, it's been about good 6 hours. There's only so long you can stare at a flickering fire before it's like, okay, bored now.
That's what I was thinking actually happened with Pride. I'm just like all right.
So, yeah. On your watch, is there anything that the three of you guys would like to do, talk about, perceive?
Well, real quick, Ghost, did you get my message? Is it all right if I do that now?
You guys can do whatever you want on this free time of your watch.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to quickly just ask Groc. Hey, Groc, you mind if I can quickly like talk to you a little bit over in like a little separate area for a second?
Groc, yeah, he was just kind of sitting there, like just kind of sharpening his katana. Yeah, sure. What did you want to talk about?
So after that last fight, I kind of was having some thoughts about how I was not doing very good, like fighting the knight and fighting some other people for a bit. Like I was able to get some good hits at the end, but that was mostly just pure rage since I almost lost Brecky for a bit there.
Understandable.
You've worked with soldiers and all that stuff before, right? Like, did you ever train anybody?
I was more the right-hand man to the city leader. I wasn't really like a drill sergeant of any kind. But I do know kind of the basics of training an individual.
You think you could teach me some things on how to fight a little bit better? Mostly, I'm just thinking like if I could do a bit better with my frying pan, because God knows I've been like it gets a little tough to use that thing sometimes, and I end up getting up close to a lot of people too.
Yeah, I could probably teach you a thing or two, help you become a bit more comfortable in a combat situation.
All right then. I guess from what I remember hearing about you from like where you used to come from, I guess an appropriate would be sensei.
Yeah, that would be about right.
All right, then please teach me, Groc Sensei.
Just call me Groc.
Nah, it's more fun to do this now.
Only when we're training.
I know. So I guess if you want to help me out a little bit with like learning some basic, I guess my frying pan is a two-handed weapon. If you want to help me out with like some two-handed weapon training, then before I make us our food for the trip for the rest of the trip, then why not?
It's a little bit more weighty than one of my swords, but I can see what I can do.
You could try extending the handle on the frying pan. Pride's just floating there looking up at the sky.
You don't handle two-handed weapons.
Pride just flips around. True. But it doesn't mean I don't know how to make or analyze weapon handles.
I mean, heck, if you got any information on helping, Groc just seemed like the best choice considering he actually uses swords and like he's usually the one who ends up hitting a lot of the fight, like front on. So
yeah. Well, it wouldn't really be that hard to tell that frying pan's not exactly the most practical weapon.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be. Yeah, but honestly, like considering I pretty much just bash randomly, it might be a little bit better if I was able to actually be a little bit more smart using it. Maybe like get a little technical with it.
Yeah. I didn't see what you mean by that.
All right, then I guess other than that, I don't know. Is there anything that Ghost? Is there anything that you actually want us to do involving this training thing, or just kind of like spend a little bit of time doing that? I make my food and the things for Norf, and then just end our shift.
Well, I say that you guys have got several hours of your watch. Fuck, Lord knows you've got about maybe 4-5 hours between. Wait, are you guys the last watch too, aren't you?
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because like it feels like we were just gonna like I don't know if you want us to do anything, because like considering like how like we have only the time for the breach like thing, so I don't know. Like, are we able to?
Yeah, I'll say you guys have taken the next 6 hours, even just training. It's nothing like it too intensive. I'm not saying you guys go into like full on sparring.
Oh no, yeah.
If
Well,
anything,
Yeah.
I imagine Groc is probably just going over the absolute basics. Like this is a push up, this is a sit up.
At the moment, I think about it. Like he talked about like how he flew into a rage thing. It'd probably start with like finding an emotional center to keep that from happening, because when you go into a rage, you lose all rational thought.
Pride. Roll me a Constitution save. This is a fluff. This is a fluff roll. Don't worry.
It's interesting that Pride's doing something now.
Oh, 12. Not bad, considering I have a -1.
You listen to what Groc is saying about finding a focus, and even though you can't really sleep, you close your eyes and try and find peace, so to speak. Even though like he's not really been talking to you directly, he's been more or less talking with Dynn, you still can't help but overhear and realize you're kind of calm. Like this is how you're going to be getting like your health back the next day, and you realize this is not bad. Things could be worse. I'm dead, but at the same time I'm alive. And I'm not saying you're finding peace and moving on to the next life. I'm just simply saying you're okay right now. Anything lower than 10, I would have actually made you fall asleep. Like, proper fall asleep. But, like, yeah, no, you more or less find your peace. Dynn, if you could do the same thing of a Constitution save.
Sure. That wouldn't be so bad for me, I think. 19.
Brecky kind of flies up. I can't even say he swims up. Brecky kind of flies up. He's kind of like, nuzzling a bit into you. He's hungry. He's always hungry. And he actually has a scar running down his side from where he kind of got the shit kicked out of him from that one night. It's not going to be a permanent thing. It'll heal up over time, but it makes you realize exactly what you can lose and what you don't want to lose. You kind of find a focus, kind of find a center of a reason to fight for people. And yeah, you kind of take it heart and use this as your motivation, as your inspiration of starting down the path of being a fighter. I'm not saying it's happening yet, but you have started down the path of becoming a fighter.
All right, I'm just gonna quickly, like, after seeing, I'm just gonna turn to him, just start petting him a little bit, and just be like, "Don't worry, boy. I'm not gonna let anyone on this party die."
He's just kind of fluttering there with his mouth open. Feed me.
And I'll make breakfast. I gotta make breakfast and food for everybody anyway. So instead of the 6 hours, let's just say it was like a 4 hours. I can use the other 2 hours to make.
Yep, sure. And Groc, roll me a charisma.
Just a second. My computer is running really slowly right now. Okay, there we go.
Dang it! I was hoping Pride would answer like after I was like saying after I said I won't let anyone die in this party.
Yeah. So charisma save or just regular charisma?
Regular charisma.
My dump stat.
Ooh.
These are all mostly fluff. You're not really good at teaching. I know there are other things I could have chosen, but I wanted to go with charisma based on how your personality is. You're kind of a gruff person. You've got a lot of shit going on from your life, your backstory, and all that stuff. You're not exactly ready to teach, so to speak, but you've got a friend that's willing to talk to you and willing to listen, and just it's something new. So you're not exactly the best at teaching with this low charisma.
Yep.
But maybe this is something you figure your friends can just, help you out with, relax you a bit. I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to completely be cured of your post-traumatic stress, but you've got friends with you.
Just real quick, I was like I mentioned before, I was anyone die on this in this party. I was really hoping Ro was gonna react and say, "Hey," and then I could have just been like, "Anyone important?"
Anyway,
I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, well, I was trying to set it up, but it is what it is.
So, dawn has risen. The fire is mostly out. It's just smoke at this point. The people up at the temple, they must have done their stuff. I mean, they worked well into the night with magic, and I mean, it's magic. Magic can accomplish quite a lot, especially this.
And they had a floating river to help them.
Yeah, exactly. You mean someone maybe could have just used like a tidal wave, not literally, or just create water is a very potent spell that's really effective in cases like this.
Or if they had decanters of endless water.
That too.
Mm.
But I mean, it's a good distance from where the fire was to how far you guys went. Sorry, I got distracted because they changed the ruler icon, if you noticed or not. And so I had to like look.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Uh,
Had to look for that.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't like change.
I don't like change either.
There's somebody there's a little.
Time to play with the ruler.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Holy crap. They have changed it.
I don't like it.
Intriguing.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
You can set it back to changing it to no snapping, and it looks like it goes to the same, except for now
It
it's got a
does.
little arrowhead.
yeah. And the
Okay,
numbers.
snap to center. That's what I need it as.
Yeah.
That's basically what it's going to be more effective of for
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, we can get more precision.
Yes. Oops.
So,
Anyways.
Anyways, I imagine at this point, Dynn, you're cooking breakfast for everybody. If you would like to do another survival check, because you've got Pride and Groc that are kind of watching everybody else, if you wanted to run off with Brecky to roll another survival check for your stuff. Nice. So you find a couple supplies. You know what you're looking for anyways. But roll me a perception check as well. Oh, also the same. You notice you're not that far from the village. I'm not exactly saying you're an hour or two away, but you can kind of see smoke on the horizon. Not the bad kind of smoke. I'm talking about like village smoke, normal smoke, campfire smoke. It's breakfast, so other people have probably lit their campfires to start their breakfast as well. Maybe a forge here and there.
chimneys.
Exactly. So, you having gone off for your daily ration run before you coming back, have a heading now.
Meanwhile, back at camp.
Dynn, I think you're muted, by the way.
No, he's
If
not.
you are.
Oh,
what's-
well, okay, not on Discord.
What's a heading?
Direction. It's another term for direction.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know what heading meant.
It's all good.
Mhm.
I mean, it's usually used more for like driving or
Well,
piloting a ship or plane.
Yeah.
like Jack Sparrow's like, we have a heading.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, I remember now. Gotcha.
Well, you know where you're heading to, at least.
Yeah.
I don't want to use
No, yeah, I get you. Sorry. Yeah.
We're good.
Okay, so I guess meanwhile at the camp then.
Meanwhile, at the camp, everyone's still asleep. Slowly, everyone's waking, except for Pride, because he's not really asleep. Slowly, everyone's waking, and what do they smell you cooking?
Gotta think of a breakfast. All right, I'm gonna say that I am cooking. I just caught a boar okay, so Brecky caught a boar, and that'll be one thing. and then I'll just say that I got eggs from some abandoned nests and some vegetables and stuff. So I'm just gonna say I'm making some
Omelette.
pork omelets for everybody.
Look, if you start describing the food, I'm gonna find a way to slap you.
Okay, so I decided to cook the pork into ham bits. I used the eggs to make a nice flat, well, mini flats, because I'm making omelets for everybody. Like 6 flat sides for everybody, so I could fold over it over the ham. I had some extra cheese left over from when I got ingredients before we left, because I've been saving some small
This is
ingredients
not fair.
from everything, and I just mixed in some mushrooms and other stuff that I got from the not non-poisonous. Of course, I would know because I actually do have an ability that tells me if things are dangerous or not.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, so basically like peppers, some like small peppers I found in a mini like wild garden, and some mushrooms. Who's in the mood for some omelets?
Who wants
Hold
a
on,
Denver omelet?
Hold on, I'm trying
Oh,
to
is
get
that
a
what that
fucking
is?
GIF real quick.
So
I
Dude,
need
I'm
this GIF.
diabetic. This is late. I can't eat late, so honestly, I'm killing myself here, but I'm just having fun.
No, I'm gonna kill you even more. You're gonna like this GIF I'm gonna try and get.
anyways.
I bet it's not
just-
gonna load.
And also, I'm just
Look, I've been working on trying to get them to work. I
See
think
that
I
every
figured it
time.
out.
meanwhile,
Yes,
I'm
but
just
this
gonna use the
time I'm actually
leftover.
serious.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna use the leftover pork and everything to make some food for to make some breakfast for Brecky, and I'm also going to I also found some bananas and some fruit for Bubbles.
Okay.
Can I have 5 minutes super quick? I just want to grab water. All this talk
No
about the
problem.
food made me
Yeah.
realize I could totally use some water.
Mm.
How did we talking about food?
God
I'm
damn,
just-
I'm still trying to get this goddamn GIF.
And just so you guys know, my character is going to be like a mix of
Mix of what?
Sanji from One Piece and Soma from Shokugeki, or Food Wars, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, hold on. This
Which actually
might
helps
work.
since I just read some new chapters from their manga.
All right, time to prepare the GIF.
Is it an actual Soma gift?
No, not that.
Nope. Didn't
Nope.
work.
It denied me.
It says we can look at it from another thing.
Yeah,
oh,
hold
Brooke
on,
and
hold
Luffy.
on.
Oh yeah, I love Brooke stuff.
I blew it.
Brooke
Yeah.
is the best.
Well, you did manage to get 2 things up, so that's better than nothing so
Mm.
far.
Yes, and I've actually figured out how to get them to actually work now.
He got it up. Now if it stays
Shut
up
the
longer
fuck up.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
He
He wasn't
got it
even
up.
gonna let you
If it
finish.
stays longer than Yay, I'm children.
Yes, you are.
I mean, wait, how old is everybody compared to me?
I am 20.
Oh yeah, you are younger than me.
And I'm also gonna go refresh my drink real quick.
Wow,
Wait
it
for
won't
it.
let. Okay, that image works, but if you guys click on the actual link he sent before, it's actually kind of cool. It's a little GIF of Brooke with forks and stuff, like just going like food, 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 food.
Messi, I think Dongo was actually talking about real ages, not the characters' ages.
I'm back, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh. Dang. Okay, so yeah, Messi's
Dongo,
definitely the
how
youngest.
old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Ghost?
Talking real life or game life?
Real life.
Real life.
34!
Your
Oh.
voice sounds younger.
I know, I've heard the playback. I'm embarrassed by how young I sound, actually.
Hmm.
It's kind of like the completionist. He part of the reason why he's got that giant beard of his is because when it's shaved off, he's got a baby face.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I'm back.
Same.
Welcome back. I got my water.
All
Oh
right,
my god,
so
I want omelette so bad now.
Luckily, it's only 8 o'clock for me, and I've
Mhm.
got curry in the fridge waiting for me when this is done.
Oh no!
It's lamb curry. Oh yeah.
How dare you?
All right, try this out again.
I ate some cold cuts before I got on here, so I'm good for a little bit.
Mm.
I had tortillas and peanut butter because we have way too many tortillas in this house right now.
Had a light breakfast, so I'm fine.
I mean, hey, it's peanut better than nothing.
So you guys are sitting around the fire. You're sitting enjoying your breakfast. Time passes. You've got your full night's rest. You've got all your spells back. I'm gonna say with this breakfast, you guys have all got inspiration for the day.
What's inspiration do?
It's things. It's a thing bards can do.
Yes.
I was never
This
able to
is
pull off.
a different. Well, regular inspiration and bardic inspiration is something different.
So in this case, I'm going to give you guys a choice of whenever you want. You get one advantage save. You get to roll a second d20 and pick the higher, but you only get it once.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I actually saw a thing like that on a Twitter of Schmoogan. She apparently does the thing when she DMs called Good Boy Points.
Yep.
Enough points you can use them to re-roll something. That's awesome.
Yep.
I like the little dragon symbol that pops up on the character sheets when you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's happening now?
Saved me in my Monday campaign. So
Then I guess before anything, if we're gonna be leaving, I should give everybody like a food item for the day, right?
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
All right. For the new people, I'm going to put up everything into the just because like that way they'll know what they want to pick from. Because instead of like me just making stuff and then giving everybody like just whatever I think would be best, I'm just gonna let you guys pick from the menu of.
Yep.
So just basically pick one of each because I'll take the fifth one and hold on to my pastry thing I have as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 5 recipes available that you can pick from. If I can give recommendations, considering, do clerics use spell slots?
Yes.
Yes.
For the cleric, I would recommend the deviled sausage then, because the deviled sausage, it says that if you roll a constitution check and you win it, you get a spell slot on the level that sausage is.
Wait, wasn't it? Then isn't it a charisma save?
Nope, constitution.
Constitution.
Be good
Yep.
at that.
What was that?
Be good at that skill.
So yeah, I mean, as a recommendation to Dimble, I guess deviled sausage, that could be useful if you want to get back. And then I guess like as a basic other things, black pepper. I mean, you can read them, so I guess that's fine. But black pepper jerky makes it so that if you eat it, you can basically speak to to a person 30 feet away from you using your mind, as long as they've either eaten the jerky or if they're also the chef. So like, I don't need to actually eat the jerky, but you can basically mind read with me. We can like mind talk or whatever it's called.
Mind
I actually forget
meld.
the name of that.
Telepathy.
Mind meld. Yeah, we can mind meld from 30 feet away if you have, I don't know, from 15 feet away if you ate the thing and just, yeah, stuff like that. Orange cake is a healing item. It'll heal you for 1d6 plus my wisdom modifier, which is 3, so it'll heal you from between 4 to 9.
Mm.
And then sodium rock lobster does it so that if you eat it until the end of your next attack, you can shoot out a 15-foot cone that will hit the opponents in that area for a 1d8 plus wisdom modifier of poison damage, and that's my wisdom modifier, so again plus 3. And then after that, all I have left is the pan-fried skewer. You eat it, and then for a duration of 1 minute, when you make an attack and it succeeds and everything, you can decide to add a bonus of my of the chef's wisdom modifier to the rest of that attack. So basically, damage plus your modifier, my modifier.
Yeah, I will want the pan-fried skewer.
Got it. And I guess, like, if anything, put it in your inventory so that way you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to take a... tough call. I think I'll go... Well, I mean, you guys can pick your stuff, too. I'm just looking to take for myself, too.
I'll take a devil sausage.
Oh, yeah, you can do magic now, can't you?
Well, yeah. Plus, also, I assume that you got the tarts done.
No, yeah, I made the tarts for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I can cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Oh god.
I guess I'll take the orange cake in case someone needs to heal. Thanks to my ladle, if I want to give someone a food item, then I can use my bonus action I can just shoot it at you with, I guess, action or bonus action.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Groc, how many of the health potions do you have left?
I've got 2 on me because I used 1 on Brecky.
Okay, do we want to
Again,
pass
thank you for that.
Do we want to pass those two, one of those out?
Yeah, whoever wants a health potion that can actually consume them, I guess I can hand that out to either Dimble or Bruno.
Hmm.
I mean, I can have the potion and give it to anyone that needs it, or myself if I need it. But basically, I will prepare healing spells.
I got an orange cake ready in case someone needs it, so I'm good there too.
I already got a health potion, so I'm fine.
Dimble, you want the potion?
I can take the potion if no one else will then.
Yeah.
So
Also-
I'll give one of my potions of healing to Dimble.
Ooh.
Also, Dimble, which food item you taking?
I said earlier,
Oh, you'll take the sausage too? Alright, and then I guess that leaves Groc then?
I'll just do the sodium rock lobster.
Okay. So, yeah, okay. Then I guess we all have our things, then just make sure to put them in your inventory.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Groc, can you pass me one of those oil flasks that you still have, please?
I've got 1 oil flask left, so
Oh, do you need it?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Do you mind if I have it then, please?
Yeah, you can probably make better use of it than...
Yeah, I got an idea.
Oh god, please don't try and burn down the forest again.
Well, technically, but it's... don't worry. It's only in case of emergency.
Alright, and I actually know which direction we need to head to for the forest, to the village, if you guys want to know, because I actually saw some fire from some of their from a village a little in the distance from where I was hunting for ingredients.
Ah. So, where are we going?
Which way did you say it was again, Ghost? Was it like, did you have a
North.
north? It'll be actually going north.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
I guess if you want, I can just lead us into the direction since I know which way to go.
Cool.
Well, one that
yeah.
knows, so lay it on, Dynn.
Yeah, I'll just be riding on Brecky's back, leading.
I just picture you're Napoleoning it.
Well, I'm
Or
gonna
just with
also,
the Napoleon point.
if anything, to make it easier, I'll also offer Brecky's back because he's small, so he might be a little slower.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I mean, first before you do that, you have to check if Brecky will actually let you on his back, since
I'm going to leave the call and come back. I'm getting a lot of cutouts.
Okay.
No problem.
I'll do that as well.
But yeah. Okay, so Messy. In your case, we'll just have it so you first try Brecky like I usually do with everybody else. Try to interact with Brecky and just, I guess it'd be like handling, kind of like wow, it's always been.
Boy, way I usually spell to help with this.
I mean, if it'll, like, what spell are you Oh, first off, Ghost, that all right if he does the normal thing that I do with everybody for Brecky?
Yep.
All right, what spell are you talking about?
More friendship.
Animal friendship.
What does that do? Can you, like, put it up? Oh, you're putting it on the... Could you put it on the chat or something so we can see what it does?
I am doing that. I just have a cat in my face.
Careful it doesn't get too close to your face or else it'll become Park.
Yeah, cool.
Is Brecky's intelligence 4 or higher?
God, no, it's 2.
He's a fucking shark.
Yeah,
he's
that's
like, just feed me.
yeah. So the spell won't work.
So it gets charmed. Wow.
Brecky is charmed. He's friendly with you. Brecky is more or less just the biggest, stupidest, happiest shark you can imagine, essentially.
Wolf has
Wait.
never seen a shark before.
Can't we see if it succeeds the wisdom saving throw?
I kind of actually want to see this.
Natural 20, he fails. No, I'm kidding. It's 11.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I should pull up his stats and see what modifier it is. It could be a negative for all I know.
Although, it would be cool if you, I mean, you said you're going to try and make Bubbles and Brecky a character sheet sometime?
I have character sheet on my phone.
Oh, okay. That makes it easier. Okay, I thought you were supposed to be.
Dongo, can you leave the chat and come back? You've been cutting out a bunch lately.
Yeah, I've been noticing that too.
Okay,
really?
that wasn't. So that wasn't me. Okay.
No.
I was freaking out as
Oh,
well. Thinking it was my fault.
Yeah, sure. I'll come right back.
All right, he's gone. Let's talk shit about him.
God,
Jokes.
the food he makes is so fucking terrible. What the fuck is this? A 4-star restaurant?
I found hair in
We
mine.
need a 5-star restaurant. Jesus.
How did it even get hair in it? He doesn't get kobold.
It doesn't have to be his hair.
But no one else was near.
Skin in mine.
Could have been animal hair.
Jokes aside, what's taking him so long to get back in?
Are we after breakfast?
We're waiting on Dongo to get back in.
There
we
he
go.
is.
All right, that better?
You.
I think so.
For the time being, it seems stable.
Yeah.
What'd I miss?
Nothing.
Hey,
Nope.
talking about how much we all enjoyed cooking.
Yeah, I can't believe
Just
it's
watch the
four-
video
yeah,
to
I can't
find
believe
out.
You're a 4-star chef.
What does that mean?
It means that.
It means you have to
You'll
wait
have
until
to
next
wait
week to
to
see what
see
we
the video.
talked about.
Yeah.
Mmm.
So you guys are
Yeah.
walking
In
along.
reality, 4-star chefs aren't that bad. They're actually quite decent.
I mean,
Anyway,
it's not like it's a Michelin chef, not the tire, but an actual Michelin's an actual grade.
Well, I'm getting tired of your bullshit.
So you guys are walking along. It's a very uneventful march. I rolled, nothing happened. I didn't want to make you guys fight on the very first perception watch because that's a bit much. And considering what I rolled and what the encounter was supposed to be, I didn't want to make you guys fight 7 giant eagles.
what?
Oh my god.
So
What?
nothing
I
happened.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Well, good. We didn't have to fight freedom.
Well, I had rolled the 18 on a d20, meaning you guys are supposed to encounter something, and then it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna roll a d100. Oh, it's 11. You guys are supposed to fight 1d6 plus 2 eagles. Oh, look at that. They're supposed to fight 7 giant eagles. Nope.
Well, to be honest, to be fair, it's not really we have to fight them. It's just we encounter them. Whether or not they're hostile is,
I would not have made them hostile, as I was saying before when like Bruno was doing his perception. All the animals were very much occupied of getting the heck away from the fire.
Yeah.
Also, giant eagles, they probably wouldn't be aggressive because they're eagles.
Unless we did something to them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
Or
hey,
unless they're hunting.
You know,
Unless they're hunting.
like burn down their home.
So where did you get those eggs from again, Brecky? Or,
Screw you!
If they were giant eagle eggs, we would only have had one of them.
yeah, it would have fed everybody. It might
It
come
would
with a
have
hair.
fed everyone and more.
yeah.
Wait a minute. You
Ate
said
it
you found a hair in your food. I don't think. I think it was hair with an A, H-A-R-E. Anyways, so you're walking along. Nothing happens. You can see the village is getting closer and closer. As I mentioned before, you see the smoke from, various chimneys and fires and whatnot. But you can also hear a bunch of commotion. You hear a bunch of yelling and screaming and crying. You guys realize you should probably run to the
Yeah.
village.
As soon as Pride just hears the screaming, his right hand just turns into its clawed form.
No, you're going. Oh wait, no, you're an elemental. I keep on forgetting
Mhm.
about that. Actually, I got a question for Bruno.
Okay.
How common are air elementals, and whether or not they interact with people?
Oh shit, yeah, that's something we probably should find out.
What
Also,
was it again?
considering those backpacks.
The
Ugh.
air elementals. We know they're pretty common, but we know they are around in this plane. But do they interact with people?
Do they, Ghost?
They keep to themselves. They're not uncommon in any respect of the matter. They're there. They're known. They try not to really interact. They don't exactly even need to really eat, so it's not like they hunt or anything of the sort. If anything, they're more hunted for their mystic qualities.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Bruno
but-
says, no, they people they don't like people that much, so they try to keep to themselves. Why?
Okay. Pride. Looks like you'll have to possess bubbles for the time being.
Oh,
Look, I know it's not ideal, but what would you prefer?
Well, I mean, it's not like they can stuff me in one of those backpacks.
Do you want to test that theory?
I mean, you could possess Brecky again.
Plus, as we sort of been,
Yeah, no, I'd rather possess bubbles.
there you go. Plus,
I'm not going into the mind of that shark again.
That's why I suggested it, because then you had no other choice other than Bubbles.
I can't.
look,
Mind.
until based off the information we found out about the cultists, we know that civilians tend to interact with the cultists a lot. So until we figure out a whole ton of more information, you're better off just possessing bubbles until we're out of range of the town.
Fine, but
And
I'm not
behave.
gonna bother trying to control bubbles this time. I'm just gonna sit back in the back of his mind.
Okay, fine.
And I just go over and I try to possess bubbles.
Yeah, that happens. I'm not even gonna bother rolling. What do I gotta roll again for bubbles? I gotta beat Charisma 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to beat a charisma save of 14.
14. I'm rolling for shits and giggles. It's fun to roll. I like rolling physical dice.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
-2, 7. So you're in Bubbles again. He doesn't really seem to care too much.
But this time, Bubbles is the one completely in control. Pride's just sitting back, not doing shit.
Here, I'm gonna drop you guys a link in the Discord because Roll20 doesn't really want to let me put this picture down. It's not a map image, so to speak, as much as what I have in mind. This is Camp Cloudtop from Final Fantasy XIV.
14's fun. I wish I could afford their subscription.
Actually, truly play it.
That's so nice.
Oh, that is so fucking sweet.
Hang on.
14's beautiful. It is such a cool game too. And
I
they added
played like the start of it, but my computer's not that great to handle it.
So in the picture, there's an airship. There's no airship in the village.
Yeah.
But I went with Final Fantasy XIV because it also has a giant crystal, which some of you guys might find a little familiar.
Yep, they have waypoints and stuff too. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys also have not really come across any other crystals in your adventures. So,
yep.
But this is what you see as you approach the village. But as you get close to the village, the screaming kind of gets a little louder, kind of a bit more frantic.
Rolling perception.
We need to go right now, I think.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, you see Pride just like slowly emerge from Bubbles' back, but he's just got like this ghostly tail still connected to him.
Jeez.
Pride just looks down at North. So, do you still think I should stay hidden?
Don't be a smartass.
Oh, are we rolling initiative?
Yeah, you're rolling initiative.
Okay.
Pride just cracks his ghost neck as his
That's a 4.
hand
23.
turns
19.
into a claw. 12.
Poor Dimple.
Hey, wait a minute. Okay, you still got the one to use of the same style of token from
The sea
fucking
monkeys.
Bubbles.
I don't even think so. I think it's pure coincidence, honestly. I got to lower the music a bit. I can barely hear myself, actually.
Yeah, it's a tad
Yeah, it's a
loud.
little loud.
Wait a fucking minute. Is that a manticore or a chimera? Probably. Nope.
I'm not telling you without a proper roll.
Look, this is just out of character shit.
Well, I got a 23 in perception, so that was before rolling for initiative.
I thought it was a griffin.
No.
No.
Oh, no, yeah, I see the tail
Griffins
and
don't
everything.
have barbed tails.
Oh, no, I see the tail and I see the body and everything.
5.
Alright, let's get this shit going. If you guys want to put yourselves on the map.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, how the hell do we do that?
Click, drag your
Okay,
name
yep.
onto the map.
I got it.
Actually, Matt, you guys are all going to be near the bottom. You're going to
Yeah.
be near this rock down here.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm moving you guys down here.
Also, why does it sound like we're participating in a fucking fight pit coliseum?
Or a
'Cause
raid.
the village is freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but this music is not freaking out. This is cheering music.
It sounds like
Yeah.
we're in a party rave or something.
Yeah, I can hear
No,
cheering
it
and
sounds
stuff.
like we're in a coliseum
Yeah,
and a
sounds like-
rave.
Reminds me
Or
of Castle
frat party.
Crashers. I want to
Yeah.
play Castle Crashers.
I was trying to have just simply a busy city sound of like just people just
Yeah.
hustle and bustle and all that stuff. All
But,
right.
yeah, we have Sky Bears.
Sky
Dim-
bears.
Dimble
Air
still needs to be
bears.
in here.
Guys. Wait a
First of all,
minute. They must have the same weakness as a sea bear. Probably just draws a circle.
How? You can't interact with the ground.
Exactly. It's a joke.
And these bears aren't wearing anything. It's We Bear Bears on Cartoon Network.
Isn't one of the voice actors for that the same voice actor for Catbug?
No.
There.
Off topic.
Don't think so.
All right, give me a
I don't know,
second.
I've actually never seen that show.
things. I will get all this turn order going in a second.
Oh yeah, Messi. I also think it might be a good idea if you just put that little drawing you did of Dimble's face or his full body thing. Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't know.
All right, let's get the initiatives going.
Done. I have a preference.
I'm gonna be
for
honest.
tokens.
The sea bears are probably not a threat. I'm saying this out of character.
Well, yeah, the sea bears don't exist in this domain.
I mean the sky bears. I mean, let's be honest. From that one lion-esque monster, definitely, probably gonna be more of a threat.
You want to test that theory? We'll all take on the lion monster, and Pride can fight all 3 bears alone.
Well, anyone with.
I mean,
Well,
I
with
can
anyone-
fight them. It's not that hard. They're bears. They're idiots.
Yeah,
I
but
say
so
that,
are
I'm
you.
fully
So
aware of how actually intelligent bears are in real life.
This isn't a matter of how intelligent they are. This is a matter of how big they are.
I can barely contain my excitement.
Oh.
Boo boo. Oh, I think you mean boo boo.
Oh, boo boo! Let's get
Get off the
those
stage.
picnic baskets.
Permanent disadvantage for Dynn.
Nope.
The kobold.
Nope. These puns inspire me.
Yeah, but hey, at least they're not unbearable this time.
Permanent disadvantage for Pride as well.
Hey, I'm reusing that one.
I think Pride's already disadvantaged. He's literally the living disadvantaged.
All right, I think I've got everyone's turn order. Oh wait, I need to get Pride. Pride.
Yeah, he's above Dimple.
Yeah, I missed it. All right, let me just put all these things in order.
If that yellow one is actually a sky koala, I'm taming it.
No, you're not.
Fine.
You already got Brecky.
We already
Yes.
have Breckies. We already have Breckies. We already have Bubbles. If
But
we
the-
get another pet, it has to be a bird. A
It
small
is
bird.
technically a bird. It can fly.
It's a
Smaller.
it's a DC
bear.
it's a DC
Rock.
30 charisma check.
Groc could ride it like a mount.
That thing would have to be able to hold 450 pounds.
It's a bear. Do you know how heavy bears are?
Yeah.
They weigh
Yeah.
twice as much as Groc.
Depends on the bear.
Okay, Norfinas, as you can see, with that perception of 23, there are a lot of dead Aarakocra all around. There's blood everywhere. You see a pretty damn big, great big winged beast. I'm just double checking sizes real quick. Large, I think, is 2x2 grid.
Also, I just realized something.
Yes.
If we were to tame these sky bears, we couldn't take them home with us.
Well, technically we could, because remember, Brecky was a shark.
Yeah, Grecky and Bubbles got adapted to the plane shift, but
Look.
Great
we
voice.
really
Would you
should
drown these bears?
Okay, Norfinas, go for it.
interfere with the ecosystems. I mean, we've already fucked up this ecosystem enough.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do something. I am... Is this creature here, the big one... whoops. The big one here. Does he have an intelligence of 4 or higher?
you gotta find out.
Why are you asking?
If it's what I think it is, probably.
I am planning to cast... well, for Tasha City's Laughter to work, it needs to have an intelligence of 4 or higher.
No, it does not have an intelligence of... Actually, it has an intelligence of higher than 4, yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is higher than 4.
Okay, I am going to cast. I'm going to cast. Let me just fix this up. I'm going to cast on this Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
What is the DC?
Of mine?
I have my character set up over there.
Yeah.
12.
I have to beat a 12?
Yes.
That's a 2.
Okay, so now it's laughing, and it's laughing. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or falls prone and becomes incapacitated, unable to stand for the duration.
Damn.
Well, considering it actually has a language, okay.
Wait, a language?
Yeah. Okay. Is that all you're doing?
That's my main action. I am... Actually, I'm gonna roll a stealth with my bonus action.
Okay.
Give me something good. 10?
Not that good. Sorry.
Damn it. Well, I'm staying where I am. I can't do anything else. But
My
yeah,
turn then?
yeah, that's the end of my turn. This thing here is basically now
Incapacitated.
yeah.
For how long is it again?
Concentration.
On its next turn?
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
I have no saves?
You got a wisdom save. Let's see, hang on. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
At the end of each turn, I get you. At the end of each turn and each time it takes damage.
Yes.
Can make
But
another
it has,
save.
but it has advantage. But it only has advantage if triggered by the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my turn then.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
All right. Then I'm going to move me and Brecky first, so we can go after this yellow bear.
Okay.
I'm gonna move here since that's 25 feet, and Brecky will move here since that's clearly less than 40. Over. Well, actually, I'm gonna actually keep Brecky over. If I move Brecky here first and I do my attack, if I still haven't done anything with Brecky yet, can I move him over to here then after?
Yeah, 5 foot free step.
Cool. Then for now, I'm going to do flanking damage to attack. I'm going to do flanking to attack this yellow bear
Okay.
with frying pan. Wait, did they even know that we were here to begin with?
Sorry, what?
Did the bears know that we were here to begin with?
They're kind of eating a bunch of the villagers right now.
They got a strong sense of smell. They would probably pick us up.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a surprise round. They're being attacked regularly from a bunch of the villagers and stuff, so they're not so much surprised that you showed up as much as they're already fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Guys, I just realized something.
What?
What if what I assume is a manticore is leading the sky bears?
We'll see how that goes after.
13 hits.
Well, I have an advantage anyway, so yeah.
13, 20, whatever.
Yeah, okay, so damage is 9. Max damage. Oh, no, not max damage. I have at most 8, right. Alright. And then, I'm gonna move Brecky over next to me. Next to me, but come on, dang it, I hate this thing so much. Move him here, and he's gonna attack as well.
1 second. Okay, 1 second. Where'd I put that pen?
So are all these soldiers dead?
Yeah, that's why they have X's on top of them.
Damn, that's sad. They did not stand a chance. I would have at least assumed that at least some of these bears got damaged a little bit, but dang.
Okay, so Brecky is doing a bite, isn't he?
That's the only attack he can do, right?
Yeah, sorry. Getting a whole bunch of stuff, looking for dice, looking for pen, calculator, all kinds of stuff.
Brecky, use bite.
Alright. 3 and a 2. He misses.
Damn. Did your best.
He did his best. Even with the modifier of +4, not even close.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
You know what's funny? If Brecky ever fails anything, I'll always just be like, "You did your best, good boy." And if Pride ever fails anything, like Dynn will just be in the distance saying, "You suck."
Anyway.
All right, so it's next person. Oh, it is Yellow Bear's turn actually.
Yeah. Right. Yellow Bear. He is pretty much going to go for you because Brecky didn't do anything, so sorry, Dynn.
No problem. I have AC of 14, so give me a roll.
He is going to do a multi-attack.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he's going to go for a bite. That is a 20 to hit.
Natural 20 or just 20 with
Oh. 20 total.
Modified
Okay.
20.
Yeah, modified
Well, then,
20.
yeah, it definitely hits.
And then he's going to go for a claw. And that one misses.
Okay, thank God. I'll take the bite then. How much does that do?
Hold on. It was a critical miss, so I'm doing that percentile to see what happens.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
I'll actually. Okay, that's fine. So the bite attack. He does 11 piercing damage to you.
Fuck. All right. I'm at 16 then.
Yep, it's a bear.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I get it.
Bear.
Bear noises. Bear noises.
Bear noises. I'm a bear. Bear noises.
Sky bears. Sky bears. Look like bears. Have wings.
Go for it, Bruno.
Bears.
This bear
Okay.
is pretty much staying here.
Okay, so I'm going to
Grab people.
Will wait.
Um,
Will Bruno and the others get the flank attack with Brecky?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's a +2, right? Or it's advantage?
Yeah, it's advantage here, correct?
Yeah, go with advantage. I should look it up in the book, but because everyone has their own
No.
rule for it.
Yeah.
It's advantage, I think. I'm getting confused by Pathfinder.
I like advantage because it's totally occupied with something else. It's like if you were to
Yeah.
come up behind it, it's kind of fighting the guy in front of it, so it's like a back attack.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
it varies
so-
GM to GM.
So Bruno is going to take out his greatsword and just before he attacks the yellow bear, he's going to say, Melora, steady my hand and kindle my spirit. And he's going to cast Thunderous Smite as a bonus action.
Oh my.
And yeah. So attack.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
And- Yes. And damage is this plus extra 2d6 thunder damage.
Heck yeah.
So
So
Roll 2d6. Let's see what you get.
roll 2d6.
16 points of damage. Nice.
Nice.
excellent.
That means this thing's taken 25 damage already.
16 total, was it again?
Yep.
Yes.
Oof, yeah. It is taking quite the beating.
He's not happy.
No, he's not happy. Non-gender specific. All right, so the great big beastie boy, girl, creature right here. Can it move?
It's prone.
Oh, it's prone. Well, then that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna roll that wisdom save to see if it
Gets up.
is able. And then there was what, a 12, right? That's what I had to beat.
You have to beat my 12. Yeah.
Wisdom 12. That's a natural 15.
Shit.
So it's, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Can't do anything.
Wasted a turn, so that's better than nothing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, but wait
it's
for my turn.
Ghost said it's a beastie boy. Does that mean that if it sees bubbles, it'll
No.
be like,
No,
grease
just
monkey,
stop,
monkey,
stop,
monkey? Oh, sorry.
stop.
Brass monkey.
Derp it.
Okay. Okie dokie. This other bear.
It's the grizzly sky bear.
Is wrong one. This one bear is going to come down and it is going to do a multi-attack on you, Bruno the bear.
Okay.
And it is multi-attacking again with a bite and a claw.
Num num.
Hum nom 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 nom. That is an 18 and a 3. Well, the 3 is going to fail, but
yeah,
the 18
hits. Yeah.
well, 18 plus modifiers, it's still hitting. Oh, natural 18. What's your AC?
It's 16.
Okay, just checking. One sec, I gotta turn the music down again.
Is this music from SpongeBob?
No, this is just roll 20 music.
I'm sorry. Well, I guess it's too late now, but also as Thunderous Smite, you had to roll strength saving throw. Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, but it's too late now.
Well, no, if it's part of its attack on the yellow bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, strength save.
Yeah, or be pushed.
It got pushed. It rolled a natural 4.
Oh wow.
Where did it get pushed to? There's only one direction.
10 feet away from
10
me.
feet away?
I'm not prone. Yeah, I'm going to
I would imagine it would just get knocked prone because Brecky's in the way then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can make it
says
say it crashes
if
into
the
Brecky.
If the target is a creature,
Please don't say it
it
crashes
must
into Brecky.
succeed on
That
a
scares me.
saving throw.
I'm gonna have to roll the direction dice. I think it's a D8 to see which way it goes because it's got, diagonals and down. See if it crashes into either you, Dynn, or to Brecky.
Or into the rock?
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 goes here and is prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Then that also reduces the fact that this bear is not going to get advantage on attacking you because now it's no longer flanking.
Oh, right.
I totally forgot I would have had flanking on that attack. So it still hits you for the 1.
Yeah.
So it still hits you on the bite. It's going to go in for a bite. And it hits you for 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is that for its turn.
Whoa, now it's my turn.
Go for it, Pride.
Alright. I am going to move right here. And I'm gonna try and possess this creature.
Ooh.
Charisma 14, right?
Yep.
That's a 5. Can you even charm big things like this?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Oh, so basically this is like Mario Odyssey, right?
Yeah, I can basically possess anything if it fails the save.
Is there a thing you can link? Not that I'm saying I'm not going to do it, but it's like so I can
Yes.
know.
I'm linking you the PDF now.
Oh, the PDF. I thought there was a quick spell you could just drop for the possession.
Wrong thing.
Oh wait, wrong. Yeah, hold on. Fuck. It's difficult to. Hold on. Fuck. I have to get something else out. The original link. Now, I'll get it to you later.
Once you find it, just
Yeah.
Hey, Ghost, what's Ghost Waifu?
It's okay. I got the link you sent before.
All right. Yeah, I sent that link to you before already.
Possession. Creature must succeed charisma saving throw or become possessed. Creature can fail this saving throw voluntarily while possessed. Acts as normal on its turn. Sorry, lot to read.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, you can attempt to possess a creature within 5 feet of you. The creature must succeed on a charisma saving throw. Possess a creature can fail the saving throw voluntarily. Possession of creature body. Cannot be targeted. You can only experience and can communicate with them telepathically. You can only use features that specify their use weapons. I think I can do both. Okay, so right here, while possessing a creature, your body occupies the same space as a host and is not visible. You cannot be targeted or affected by any attacks or spells, but you suffer damage equal to half or any damage dealt to the host while possessed. So you're going to still be taking damage if it's attacked by your friends.
Mm-hmm.
If the host moves, you move with them. So you can only experience what the host sees and hears, and you can communicate with them telepathically. While you can only use features that specify their use while possessing a host. A possessed creature acts normally on its turn. However, you can use your action to force the possessed creature to make an immediate weapon attack against a target of your choice within range, adding your aspect modifier to the damage dealt. You can instead use your action to force the possessed creature to dash in a direction of your choice or take the dodge action. So...
Yeah, this is the first time I actually get to use this in combat proper.
Yeah, it's failed almost every other time.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the
exactly.
only other thing I've really used to possess is just an alligator. But that didn't really have that much intelligence. So, is my action. I am now going to make it... When it says make an attack in range, does that mean...
I don't... Are you moving it too as well? Possessed creature acts as normal on its turn.
I mean, I can basically force it to do certain things.
Exactly.
It's basically the same prospect as that one spell that Groc was under. Anyway, I'm gonna force it to dash, though.
Okay, where are you making it dash?
I'm gonna make it dash in to right here. Or just move. I'll dash, doesn't matter. Dash,
Okay,
right
dash
here.
is 60. So where do you make it move to?
I was just gonna make him move, like, right there.
Just regular move?
Yeah, regular move.
Okay, so that's regular move.
Actually, since that's its regular movement, I can actually use my action to make it attack this spare, couldn't I?
I think so. It's not its turn. It's your turn. So is that how it works? Possessed creature acts normally on its turn. However, you can use your action to force a possessed creature to make an immediate weapon attack against a target of your choice within range.
Hold on.
I would think that that's exactly what it means.
I don't know, I think this one, I'm basically able to forcefully movement on my turn.
And yeah, it is your turn. You can use your action to force the possessed creature to make an attack. Can you move it though? I don't know if you can move it. You can instead use your action to force the possessed creature to dash or
That's it.
dodge, not move. A dash, which would be the action.
Yeah, I'll just use it to dash to here then.
Because I don't think you... Okay, I'm just trying to make sense of this. A possessed creature acts as normal on its turn. Well, it's not its turn. It's your turn. However, you can use your action to force the possessed creature to make an immediate weapon attack against a creature within range.
Yeah, no, I think I can only control it while it's on during its turns.
Exactly. So I think that's it.
Okay.
I think that's how I'm reading that, because it's not its turn. On your turn, you possessed it.
A possession is just a bonus action, it seems. Yeah, I'll just end my turn.
If he possesses it, does that mean that he can learn what its attacks are, though, at least?
I mean, basically right now, I can just talk with it.
Yeah, that's about it, I think. I'm still
Actually,
trying to-
before I end my turn, I'm just gonna try and talk with its mind.
It speaks. It has a language.
Well, isn't this interesting? I've never really seen something like you before.
Who are you to speak to me? Where are you?
Oh. Well, I can answer that question. Right now, where I am is where you are, and where you are is where I am.
I don't like this. How? You must leave.
Nah, no thanks. I think I'll enjoy being your puppet master for now.
Yeah, there's no saves either. Basically, you can
It
just...
can only make like a... Actually, can it even make a charisma save on its turn?
Nope.
Nope.
So until it
only
takes damage or something?
Until it takes full damage, or you take full damage, or dispel good and evil, or turn undead.
Yep.
You can end the possession for free at your start of your turn, and then the creature is immune for 24 hours.
Yep. Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay, so I'm just still trying to read this. So the way I understand this is, okay, a possessed creature acts as normal on its turn. However, you can use your action to force the possessed creature to make an immediate weapon attack against a target of your choice. So basically, if it were to move down into the crowd of where, Dynn, Bruno, and the red targeted bear is, if for example, it were to attack against Bruno, you can be like, nope, you're going to attack the red target bear.
Yeah, I can basically use my action instead to force it to attack something else of my choice.
Exactly.
Forcefully redirect it.
Exactly.
Basically, my turns are now merged with his turns.
Cool.
To some extent.
Yeah. Make an immediate weapon attack against a target of your choice within range. Adding your aspect. Technically, also, this animal has a ranged attack as well. So, like, you could have made it attack whatever you wanted to where it was before.
Yeah, by the way, just so you know, Ghost.
Yeah.
My aspect modifier is also my charisma modifier.
Okay, good.
Before.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, I think you can only make it do stuff on its turn, and it's now not your turn anymore. It has to be on its turn. You can make it attack, which is, I don't think. Can you even make it move then?
I have no idea.
That seems more like if it's like willing to let you let it move, then it would count. I guess like in the case of like the attacks, that's like something to do, I guess.
I don't think it was able to move because it was not its turn. It was your turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be there then. Yeah, just we can move it back to old spot.
First, the clock.
Because it already had its turn, and so as turn go,
Yeah.
it's not like Final Fantasy where everyone's in a line. It's like everything's
Yeah.
happening all at once, so it's already done its thing. Cool. So I think that's that. It's now possessed. That was your turn.
Hey, now I'm Neferpito.
Did you want to attack it first before possessing it? I will retcon that attack if you want.
Yeah, I'll have attacked it before I made a attack. or
Yeah, I
before
will
possession.
totally allow that to have retcon since you still miss.
Yeah.
Well, worth a try.
Can I take my turn now?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, it was.
Sorry, but this is something
Nope.
we've never had to deal with yet.
Alright. I'm going to flank Grizzly Boy
Okay.
and attack with my katana.
Oh,
That's a nat 20.
Very nice.
Heck yeah!
nice.
So that is the first one. So that's 10 in
Oh,
damage.
it's flanking. It's flanking, so it would get like advantage too, right?
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, that only works for the 12. That sucks.
Yeah.
So what was the 11 plus a 10 was if you had two-handed it rather than the one hand,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. The 11 plus 8 is if I was two-handing, which I'm dual wielding.
Right. So it's taking 10. Nice.
Right, oh, never mind.
And
I'm back
then-
now.
Wakazashi. That's a 14.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. That is 8.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's been 18 points of damage.
Hmm.
We've hurt these bears.
Hmm.
I hurt my bear today.
They're barely alive.
No, they're not. They're fine.
I know.
I mean,
Walk
hey.
it off.
At least Pride's dealt with the boss now.
But
For
they've
now.
been great.
Okay, Dimble. Pretty sure that's your turn now.
Ooh, Dimble's going to move over here and yo, Baron. Thing under his breath and trust you, and then runes at the 15
Ooh.
hit.
That'll
That's-
hit.
That is a scary spell.
Why? What's scary about it?
Just wait till you see its damage. what its damage rolls are.
Okay.
I am going to cast it at a second level since I can do that.
I just have a dragonborn fighter that has PTSD.
22?
Oh my god!
This
Jesus Christ.
This bear explodes.
Yay!
No, I just picture it's like just sitting there growling and it just falls apart.
Who
up.
touches his hand to its face while holding his.
Holy shit!
Inflict wounds is a massively damaging spell, and it is a 3d10 spell.
And so
At first
has to
level.
cast it.
This is the fire again with you, Ghost. Come
Yeah.
on.
It just splatters everywhere.
Thank God I was behind a rock.
Pokemon one. Kill the Pokemon one.
You guys thought Dimble was an innocent no bitch.
Motherfucker, I never thought that. He's a fucking gnome.
I have a dragonborn fighter that has PTSD for that spell because as of how many times he got hit with that and almost died.
Wither.
Ouch.
I know
Sucks.
you and how you do gnomes.
Okay, that was just a one time with the heroin tea.
Regardless,
Yeah.
that's a
That
dead
must have been
bird.
quite a harrowing event.
Yes, it was. I ended up punching a door in Dragonborn's door.
Anyway.
So it's Chubby Bear's turn.
Yeah, it is the blue bear of happiness's turn. And with its with its intelligence of the same as a rock, it's not going to try and be smart. It's pretty much going to go for its closest target of Groc, and I guarantee you it's not going to do crap.
Did you put are you gonna put X over the red bear that died?
It's got blood splatters all over it. It does have an X.
Oh wait, did he do
The bear
it?
doesn't exist. It's
Oh,
the
he did
bear
on the
it's chum.
Yeah.
Okay, he did it on yellow bear, not red bear. I thought he did it
Yeah,
on
yellow.
red bear.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I just got an idea. We can now have we can have meatballs made of bear.
I mean, I was going to make him into bear meat anyway. I mean, that's what Task did.
Processing.
Yeah.
All right. So this bear is also going to do the multi-attack on you, Groc. And
It's got to beat an 18.
nope.
Yay.
Pretty good, folks.
Oh wait, it's flanking you. It's got
Yeah.
the red bear. I'm sorry. So the first one misses. The bite misses, and the claw misses too. It snaps at you, but just gets nothing but air, and it's just goes to claw, but it just rakes against armor. It doesn't do anything.
I got that shell.
All right, it's all the way back up to Norfinas' turn.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
How many
Okay.
times can you do inflict wound?
Question for you, Pride. So you can pretty much take control of it to attack whatever you want, but if there's nothing left for it to attack, now you can make it dash. So basically, you can make it
shit.
run away.
Or hurt itself like he did with that cultist.
That's
I-
different. I don't even think I should have let that happen.
Okay. I'm going to move here. And what's my range?
By the way, shouldn't you take the
Shit.
gourd bear
Actually-
off of the turn order?
Yeah.
Actually, hang on. Let me move.
Honk.
This music still kind of reminds me of the jellyfish dance that the jellyfish club music thing they had in SpongeBob.
No. If I move there, then
It reminds me of Castle Crashers.
yeah.
You know, I sure am glad that if you were to cast that on what I assume is a fucking manticore, that spell's not going to affect me.
It'd be kind of funny if you did on the manticore, it explodes, and then just Pride's just like standing
And
there
Pride's
saying,
just
"Hi guys."
there, and Pride's just there and like the fucking on all fours because he was possessing the manticore.
All right. I'm gonna take a shot at the. Actually, I might take a shot at. Yeah, I'm taking a shot at the red bear with my hand crossbow. Do I get sneak attack?
Yeah.
Thank
It
you.
is thoroughly occupied from everyone else.
Nice.
18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Then we want 2d6. Five. Oh wait, hang on. I didn't roll.
Yep.
the
Yeah,
attack.
plus the actual damage.
Sorry. 7.
Nice.
So that's 12.
Plus
And
the 18 I dealt, yeah.
and okay, what do I want to do?
Still have bubbles.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think whether or not I should send him in. He could technically make it.
And I think he'd get pack tactics too, wouldn't he?
No.
That's
No.
Brecky.
Only
Oh,
Becky.
just Brekkie? Oh, just Brekkie, right. I always forget that's not all pets.
Here, let me put it to you in song.
Okay.
Oops.
You're not a bard anymore. Step.
Do it.
If I were to place Bubbles here, does he get flanking?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put him there then. Yeah, that's close enough.
All right, and I imagine he's going to. You know, he can throw rocks. He doesn't have to get right up there.
Yeah, but
But
he has
that's fine.
multi-attack.
Yeah. All right. Well, that one hits for sure. They both hit.
Okay, that's good.
Nice.
All right. All right. Let's roll these. All right. Oops. All right, that is 6, 4, 10. It does 10 damage. Oh my god, this thing is just fucking barely standing, but it's still alive. Oh,
Nice.
it is in a terrible, terrible place right now.
Wait, the blue bear?
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
the wrong bear. Thank you. The blue bear.
Yeah, blue
I
bear.
didn't say that.
Blue bear is still beaten the fuck up, but it is not in a happy place either.
Blue bear, Winnie the blue bear.
That's everything, huh?
Yeah, that's mine. I'm done. I can't do anything.
Which
Oh,
you shot at the red bear, right? Just to clarify.
yes.
Okay, cool. I took that off for the red bear.
I can't do anything else, so...
Cool, Dynn, it's your turn.
All right.
You got a red bear. You got a blue bear.
All right. I guess I'll just have it so I am over here. Does Brecky's pack tactics only work with me, or does it work with everybody?
Everybody, I imagine.
Just making sure, because I'm like, I don't know, like, just making sure. I'll move us over here in these places. First off, frying pan on red bear. Just get that.
That would be with advantage.
14.
That
And
will
then
hit.
23. Either way, it hurts. So
Yeah, either way it hits.
for 4.
Boom.
All right.
And then Brecky attack blue bear.
Right.
I just realized I have to actually grab a GIF.
You have a lot of gifts.
I use Google for them.
Oh.
I was
All right. 5.
so Brecky misses.
No, he hit. Sorry. He does 5 damage. It was to the blue bear again.
Yep.
Blue bear is dead. He bites
Good
its
boy,
head
Brecky.
off.
That'll be your lunch today, Brecky.
Nice.
Note to self: give Bubbles some fruit and a pack.
It'll be at least better than what Pride's done for him.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Bruno, it's your turn. The blue bear is dead. All that's left is this red bear.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to just attack with my great sword. So the attack.
Nice.
1, yes. And I rolled a 1, and I get to reroll once.
That's
and
okay.
hit-
It's dead.
Okay.
It had 7
Yay.
left.
Yay.
Wait, your greatsword does bludgeoning instead of slicing?
No, that's my bad. That's
Okay, just checking. Not that it matters.
Yeah, it would be slashing.
Yeah.
yeah, it's slashing.
Well,
She actually has a Guts' sword from Berserk. It's just
it's so dull. It does bludgeoning.
yeah, but it's gigantic because it still like cuts people.
I mean, that would be pretty great.
So meanwhile, I'm still trying to get this fucking GIF up. I need it.
Well,
I
hurry up.
need
'Cause
this gift.
Well, hurry up, because it's your turn.
No, actually, yeah, technically it is sort of your turn. Well, the manticore, as you guessed it,
Mhm.
pretty much moves. Well, it's going to move in to attack. Actually, it's. I don't know. Are you gonna let it attack or what? Because it has no other targets to attack. So it's gonna attack you guys.
Uh,
So are you gonna make it run away?
I
don't know what it can do in this case because you can't make it attack anyone else, and you can make it run away, but it's probably gonna come back. And
Can I
if
make
anyone,
it attack itself?
I don't think you can.
Can I give a suggestion with a free
Technically,
action?
he himself is in range of himself.
actually, I got an idea. If If I
Can I
could.
give a suggestion too? If like we can use free actions right now?
Well, I mean, it can attack itself, but you're gonna be taking damage with it.
I mean, I was
Shit, good point.
I was gonna say, just ram it into a wall a couple of times.
or
He's gonna
have us
take
attack a corpse.
Whenever it takes damage, Pride's gonna take damage with it.
Yeah.
That's how it works. So sure, ram into a wall. It's fine. Basically, what I think you should do is get it a distance, unpossess it. I don't know, maybe make it fly up into the air, unpossess it so it kind of drops or something so you can get away, and then everyone gets to attack it or something. Attack of opportunity? I don't know. Because it's all you can do is make it a dash or dodge because there's no one else for it to attack. And so sure, it's going to dash, but it's probably going to come back.
I mean, wouldn't
Dash at the
Pride still
ball
take
with
half
breakneck
damage from
speed.
melee stuff?
Yes, he'll
Yes.
take all.
I take half damage.
Yeah.
Of damage that it's taken.
And I guarantee you, at the rate of the damage that this Manticore is going to take to how much health Pride has, Pride's going to hit 0, even at half damage, before the Manticore gets to 0.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, meanwhile, Pride's just sitting back in the Manticore's mind, drinking a cup of tea.
So you're just going to make it dodge? You're just going to make it, it's going to move, it's going to try and attack, but in the end, it's not going to attack, and it's just going to...
Pride's gonna toss the cup of tea. You know, I really like being in people's minds. It really gives me a bit of
Oh, you.
nostalgia with some things. Anyway, I think it's time for you to go, whatever the hell you are. I'm gonna make it fly up.
Are you going to make it dash? Because it has
Yeah.
a fly of 50. It has a
I'm gonna
move
make
of
it
30.
dash.
Okay, so it's going to be 100 feet away now.
And Pride just salutes to it. And can I unpossess it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I unpossess it. And while I'm just falling down, I'm just flipping it off.
Cool.
Also, I couldn't find the exact gif of what I was gonna use, but anyone who understands this will understand where I'm coming from.
So, I've got some bad news for you.
What?
So manticores have tail spikes, and it can shoot these tail spikes at range.
Ah, shit.
Its range is 100 feet to 200 feet. So it moved 100 feet away, and now it is raining down spikes from 100 feet away now.
Damn it, Pride!
God damn it.
Did I also mention it has multi-attack of 3?
Of course it does.
Wait. No, I didn't want to do that.
Everybody, run behind the...
Take cover.
Wait.
There's plenty of cover.
I'm getting on
I
Brecky's
can't be
back
hit
and
from
running.
here.
Dang it! It's even as far away as I can get. I don't think I can hit it with my longbow.
No, this is 100, so I can't make it go anywhere further than the map, in a sense. So it has to be 100.
But it's like I have to be like a minimum of 150 feet to. to hit it with my longbow.
I can hide under some stuff. I gotta hide under. Everybody, get in the buildings.
What the? Wait.
Technically, I'm fine where I am, so
Well, it's dashed, so that's its full turn.
yeah.
I'm just giving you guys a heads up that it's not going away.
Oh my god.
So what you're saying is,
Take your turns to run the fuck away.
Oh shit. Like right now?
Damn it.
Yeah. That's its turn. It dashed. That's movement. That's action.
Okay.
yep.
So it kind of, it could probably do an attack of opportunity against you, Pride, but I'm not going to. Well, for funsies, I'm gonna say it. Try. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
It gets a nat 20 because that's just Pride's luck.
Actually, no, I don't need. Can it? It can only do a claw attack. It would have gotten a 20. 20 on a slashing, which regardless would have been half. So even then, it does
Yeah.
4, and then half 2. You take 2 damage.
Don't
Damn
worry,
it,
guys.
Pride! I wanted to cook it.
Look. I still have a plan.
Never
to
say
inform
that
us?
anymore.
Yeah, there's
Look.
zero chance
Look.
of getting.
Would you guys have rather if I just unpossessed it while it was still close to us?
Yes, because
Yes!
you can surround
Yes.
it.
Exactly.
Not too late now.
We could have surrounded it.
Yes, but then it would have been able to make an attack on everyone.
Not
It
everyone.
can still make an attack on everyone.
Now it can make it needle rain.
Yeah, now we can make 3 attacks from a distance that none of us can hit it from.
Technically, I can hit it.
But it has to be. It has to be 100 feet away. No, the spike attack. It's a range of 100 to 200. So it has to be 100 feet away for the regular attack. But then everything after 200 is between 100 and 200 is disadvantage, and 200 cannot happen at all.
No, well, what I've been in that, like, if it's lower or higher than its minimum or maximum, it's a disadvantage. If it's
Yeah.
within like 100 to 200 feet, then it's fine.
Oh,
That's what I've always been. The whole thing with the range,
Hmm.
like, it has to be at the very least 100 feet away, or it's a disadvantage, and it has to be at the very max 200 feet away.
well
So
then
if
there
we
you
get
go.
So
Yeah.
since it's only 100 feet away from us, if we get closer, then we can actually get disadvantaged. Then it'll get disadvantage, right?
Actually, it is roughly within 100 feet.
I'm just almost out of range of using my hand crossbow, so I can still hit it where I am.
No, I have to. It says it's only like 80 feet because I couldn't make it disappear off the map.
Yeah.
I just realized it would directly be my turn after its turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Would I be able to take a normal action right now?
You said it says you can freely unpossess it.
Okay, well then, I'm gonna try and cast Levitate on it.
It flies.
Yeah.
Because
Why?
Levitate actually suspends it within 20 feet up in the air, and it can't move unless it pushes against something.
The air with its wings.
It has wings.
Why do we let Pride do things?
Look, read that.
It has
It wouldn't be able to fly normally.
that apply, and I don't think that applies to things with wings. There's,
Yeah.
Well, fine. I'll just run and leave it at its current position, leaving it still within range of some form of attack.
Hmm.
Well then, I'm running into this building,
Okay.
and I'm ending my turn because I can't really do shit.
did you disengage?
It can't do anything because it. Well, it already
Already-
clawed. Yeah, it already did that
It
when it
already
dropped
used
possession
It
Okay.
already used its reaction.
and took 2 damage. Or Pride took 2
Okay.
damage. Big deal.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess everybody get as good a hit as you can and then run into the buildings.
Actually, I just realized something.
Yeah.
I forgot. I also have something I can use as a reaction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when it actually attacked me, I would have been able to cast Hellish Rebuke
Okay.
as a reaction.
DC Dexterity, which is really good at, by the way. It still failed.
Takes 15 feet. It takes 15 damage, fire damage.
Okie doke. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oop, wrong button. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Finally, you did something.
Cool. All right. Groc, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to move over here so that I'm behind this building. Let's see, how far am I at this point? So it is just at 60 feet. So I am going to, like, it is right within my range to chuck an axe at it.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Also, if I had managed to successfully cast Levitate on it, it wouldn't have been able to use its wings to move.
What do you
Spell
mean?
specifically says that it can only push against fixed objects. Like a
has-
surface.
But it can fly.
Yes, but it would be magically suspended in air. It would have to push against something in order to move.
I suppose the DM has to decide on that one.
Yeah.
I'm still need to work on. I'm doing some map stuff. Give me 1 minute.
There's actually a whole entire message board about that because it says like, what happens to a flying creature if levitated? Like on a D&D, actually on RPG.com Stack Exchange.
I'd say it's DM's ruling.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm just fixing all this stuff up as best I can.
Yep.
Like, honestly, it would have been better if he used it when it wasn't flying, because then I could have stopped it from flying. But other than that, yeah, that's honestly, like, it seems useless right now.
Besides, no one else was giving any real good suggestions of anything to do either, you know.
Yeah, but usually we plan ahead for this sort of stuff. We just sort of rushed in.
Mm-hmm.
I made you guys rush in. It was kind of like, oh no, the village under attack. Save it.
Yeah. We didn't have time to plan things out this time.
Yeah, let me remind you, the best idea you guys had could have ended up in the permanent death of Pride.
Alright.
Yeah, but also we heard Pride say I have a plan, so it kind of just got scarier then.
There. I fixed the map.
Okay, I gotta.
You might need to refresh because I've had to extend it. There's now a bunch of blank space.
Yeah, I
hang
see
on.
it just. Yeah.
That's 100 feet.
Okay, so let me go back to where my original spot was, because that might actually.
Hang on, just refreshing.
My character sheet's getting in the way. Okay, seriously.
Okay. Alright, it didn't really change much. Okay, yep.
Yeah. Trying to figure out. Stupid thing. Alright, come on.
Oh, and the music stops.
Trying to figure this out. I can't. If I shrink the map down too tiny, then it makes it hard to get to the. There we go. No, I still don't have any spot that's far enough.
Okay, so Pride, if you want, reading a whole bunch of comments here saying magic, so it can't fly. Magic. Yeah, sure. It needs a fixed object to pull itself against. So, it's levitating, and it's flapping its wings, but
Actually, in order
Magic.
for it to have done, like, be suspended, it would have had to have made a Constitution save.
would I? We can still do that if you wanted. Sorry, I had to just find
Yeah.
map stuff and then. All right, con save. It's also really good at that, by the way.
Yeah. I assume it would. Yeah, it'd still have to meet my spell save DC.
That is a natural 16. Plus its modifiers, it beat it, so it doesn't.
Yeah, it beat it.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Problem solved.
Mhm.
See, I, it's not that I was ignoring you with your levitate. I had to
I
just
know.
try and figure out the map stuff just to stretch it out, and then say, okay, let's find out what this thing is, and because it says a whole bunch of people are commenting saying magic physics don't have to mean crap when magic is involved because it's magic.
You can say like the magic like snapped its wings to its body.
Well, or magically just
Basically, it would. Basically, it'd be tied up in a magical, invisible magic rope.
So technically, all it would be really doing is casting range attacks if anyone was in range.
yeah.
So since we've got it stretched out, I'm just going to go right here, and then I am going to enter my shell defense.
Mm-hmm. That should work.
So, just as my action, I can enter my shell. Adds +4 to my AC.
Oh, good God.
So, that is a 21 that it has to beat. But I cannot move, and I have disadvantage on
Dex.
On Dex, and I have to use my
Reactions. Oh, no, you can't use reactions.
I can't use my reaction, and I have to use my bonus action to emerge from my shell.
Wasn't your AC 18?
It's only 18 when I'm dual wielding because of my feet.
Okay.
By normal things, it's 17 because tortle.
Mm.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've got the dual wielding feat. So if I'm wielding a melee weapon in each hand, I have a +1 to my AC. So, but yeah, I am in defense mode right now.
So is our plan basically just attack the thing and then hide under stuff?
Well,
I'm pretty sure we should just try and get inside and wait it out.
Or get within that 100 feet of range where it can't do anything and it needs to leave.
Yep.
I mean, I'd still prefer it not to leave, but
No, I mean not run away. I mean leave its 100 feet of range and actually have to get in close where you can start doing physical stuff.
yeah.
okay.
That's what I did, and then took a defensive stance just to be safe.
Yeah, I mean, if it can still hide in some of these buildings at least, and like it'll still come down.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
But it can't shoot through walls, can't shoot through the ceiling. As you can see, there's covered areas, like covered awnings. Sorry, awnings, walls, awning,
What's
trees,
this here, Ghost?
roof.
Like, is it like a dome-shaped roof sort of thing?
Yeah, it looks like one.
Okay.
Yep.
Whose turn is it?
Dimble.
Yeah.
Dimble.
Messy.
Sorry, cats distracted me.
They do that.
Who's gonna move over? Oh, wait, I have to
You could
try
go
to
like
get a
right.
moment.
If you want to get on Brecky's back too, I mean, I was gonna head under a building.
Where's this put you right here?
I'm trying to get if I can click the rule. That's 35.
About 30, 35, depending on which one you go to.
You could still be right here and still be I guess.
I have 25 feet of movement.
You could dash.
Yeah. There's not a lot you can do right now, so I would.
Yeah, Dimble's gonna.
Yeah.
See, as you can see, 100 feet is down here.
Yeah.
So you guys are pretty much all. I can hear the cat.
Also, this could have been worse. I'm pretty sure its melee attack probably is worse.
Actually, it's all the same.
It's triple attack regardless.
That's the thing.
Don't just assume, Pride.
Dimble was. He was out of the range.
Actually, that brings up a good question.
Dimble's just gonna hide behind the spot rock.
Oh no, he's not out of range at all.
No, it's a 200-foot.
It's from 100 to 200. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's within the 100 feet, I'm gonna treat it like a catapult, where it can only shoot at a certain range. If you get within the range of like a catapult, it can try and shoot straight up in the air, but it'll be much less accurate. So that's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
I just realized I don't have to be right up next to it in order to use.
I mean, heck, why do you
Levitate.
think? I mean, I'm probably gonna go inside the buildings because at least then I don't get hit by anything.
You guys can take pot shots at it. I'm gonna totally say you find a window if you go inside the building.
I mean, yeah, even then, I mean, if you can hit it with anything from a distance, like before you get in there, do it and then just run in. You have like we have some movement still. Like if you can do it. And like I said, like I told Messi before, if you want Dimble to go on to Brecky's back, I'm heading into a building afterwards. We're next to each other. I can tell him that I'm going into the building if he wants to join in.
Well,
Let's do that. We'll take you up on that off of kobold.
So you're gonna ride on Brecky. I believe I have it that Brecky is accessible to everybody.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to move him too, and I actually move, so. Because I'm going to be using Brecky to get over there too, but I want to shoot first.
Well, it depends on if you have enough range.
Yeah, it'll be enough.
Well, I mean, like if your throwing range.
Oh, yeah, my ladle can go up to 120, go from 30 to 120, so I've got range.
Same with my hand crossbow.
Yeah.
I'm going to just shoot ball bearings.
A question.
Yeah.
Is the manticore
Yeah.
a monstrosity?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So what you doing? Been waiting.
Yeah, it's
Whose turn is it?
It's messy.
North.
Oh no! I
Or,
thought,
well,
It's
Oh.
Dimble's turn. We're waiting on Dimble.
Said I'm gonna go with.
yeah, he's gonna ride on Brecky.
oh, okay. Okay. Question, Ghost.
Didn't know it.
Yeah. What's up?
Can Bubbles dash?
Yes.
Okay. His dash is 60 as well.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Don't forget, he also has rocks. If you want to make him throw stuff, he has range.
I'm not even gonna attempt to do that. I'm gonna make Bubbles go. Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh god, what the fuck was that?
What? I might adjust my headset that if that was a sound.
Yeah. I'm going to
Alright.
make Bubbles go into the building here.
Okay.
Dashing.
You should have control over. There we go.
I do.
Music for anyone else?
So he's hiding in the building, and I'm going to use my turn to...
Hold on. I'm loading the game.
How far can I... Ah, shit, that's 35. Can I dash with my normal movement, or is that a bonus action?
That's a bonus action for you, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it a bonus action?
Yeah.
Do you have cunning action yet?
I mean, why didn't you could have just probably like, yeah, actually, that's tough.
Because Bubbles can't... Because Bubbles would have been in range if... Oh, he was still in range, and he wouldn't have been able to make it to any of the buildings if he didn't dash.
I mean, could you have had Bubbles carry you or something?
Technically, yeah.
He's got a pretty damn good strength. Let's see what Bubbles.
Yeah.
I can make him roll a strength check, and he could have ran with you. But I don't think he would have dashed. I think to do a check like that to pick you up would have been his action.
Yeah, I'm not... where he is fine. I can... If I'm still behind cover, I should be fine.
Yeah.
At least get within the 100 feet if you can.
Hang on.
Well, if you were to get behind this rock right here, I'm pretty sure that's full cover.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess because of the angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it doesn't lock on properly, like it's pretty squared in, but if you were to go like right here, because I'm gonna say you're full cover.
Yeah.
I know that's it's a
Alright.
rock, but you would be dead center with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't yeah, I can't do any. You know what? I'll just after that I'm gonna cast my spell, which is going to be. Can I cast shield?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, casting shield.
Shield is
A reaction.
a reaction. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you cast it when you get attacked.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah, one reaction you take. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, never mind then. I can't really do anything else then.
Cool. You're fine anyways. You're totally hidden behind the rock.
Yep.
You can roll a stealth if you want to super ensure you're hidden behind the rock. Stealth with advantage.
Sure. I might as well.
Not very advantage, but yeah.
Wow.
10 again. Jesus.
I'm for fuck's sakes. Yeah, okay, whatever. And that's pretty much it, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I can't do anything else.
I'm gonna say if I do choose to attack you, I'm gonna roll at disadvantage, okay?
Yep.
Alright, Dynn, it's your turn. I imagine you're getting the fuck out of there, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a shot at it first and then just run on Brecky.
You can actually shoot at it? What's the range?
30 to 120. For ladle.
Okay.
I'll shoot a ball bearing at it with a ladle.
Okay.
$23. I hit it.
That will actually hit it.
But it actually hit? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
okay.
Just-
All right, and
It's a D4, isn't it?
Yep.
Max.
4. Sweet.
Nice. You hit it like square in the forehead, and it's like, motherfucker, that hurt.
Yeah, bitch. Your dinner.
It speaks common, by the way.
I know. I figured.
Well, I'm treating common as Aaron or Orin or whatever air
Yeah.
languages.
Dimble, move your character over here too.
Because because Bubbles is
What's Dynn's movement speed?
Brecky's movement speed is 40.
But this is a 35-foot from where you were.
Well, no, I'm on Brecky. It's 40 from where I am.
You can't both be on Brecky if Dimble. Well, actually,
We're both tiny. That's why I thought it would work.
yeah, you know that I think that's kind of fair. You're both pretty fucking small.
Yeah, that's why I've been saying like it'd be easier if like we had the small people because heck, we could both fit in the shopping cart too. We're compact sized.
Also, considering Brecky was capable of pulling a shopping cart that was carrying Lobgoblin. He
Mhm.
can carry a kobold and a gnome.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, put us in a trench coat and we can pretend to be a
Okay.
lobgoblin.
Come on.
Yeah, we're good now.
Oh yeah. Reef sharks are about 6 feet long.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can definitely carry both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Easy.
We good, folks?
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Bruno, your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to grasp my greatsword really firmly and look at the sky, look at the manticore, and I'm going to shout at it. Come down, you unholy and unnatural creature! And I'm going to prepare an action that when it's in my range, I'm going to attack it.
What is your range?
Close, melee, basically.
Okay, because it's not going to get within melee, within even its next turn.
Yeah.
It have to dash before it can even get anywhere.
Okay.
So if you want to do like next turn,
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be
I
my turn. Yeah.
would move
Um.
because I think you're still in the range of it.
Yeah. I think. I'm not smart enough to actually go and hide.
Mm.
okay. Okay, that means it is the Manticore's turn.
Okay.
Everyone's hiding, except you.
Yeah.
Okay, if you say so. Multi-attack.
Shit.
All 3 spikes against its only target.
Guys, I just realized. I forgot. We all also have normal inspiration.
Yep.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to all these dice. Listen to that.
That's not
Oh.
good. That's not a good sound.
No.
It's not a good sound. You want to know why? All right. Even with a +5, that is a 9, a 10, and a 15.
Oh, it misses.
All 3 of them, huh?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess I intimidated it.
You know what? I've decided
Finally.
I've decided to play to my strengths instead. On my next turn. Oh
I
wait,
mean-
it is my turn.
No. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Unless it wants
in
to
this,
move.
It will move.
Yep.
Where is it moving to? It's moving dead center to there. Okay.
Jeez, Dongo.
Bam!
Oh
Oh,
shit.
sorry. I just had to adjust my headphone a little bit. It was kind of
Oh.
feeling weird. Sorry.
I'm gonna say you guys can't just stay inside and keep shooting at it with a wall behind you because it's gonna probably move out of your range or
Mm-hmm.
make it a disadvantage because it's gonna be either gonna smash through a wall with its strength of 17. Because it's your turn, Pride. What you
Yep.
got in mind?
I am gonna move right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna point at it and just tell him, "Well, you really are a fucking idiot." I'm gonna cast levitate on it.
Again, okay.
Can't hit it now.
Constitution, I have to beat 14, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna use
Yeah,
my-
Constitution save
Can
of
use my-
14.
my good dice. Oh, that is a 13 plus 3,
Shit.
16. 16. Fails again.
Mhm.
You mean it succeeds?
Well, you
It's
fail
safe.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it failed. Or you failed, it succeeds.
You suck.
That's not very nice.
No, remember I said before, like
Yeah.
that's the whole
Well,
joke.
that'll
where
be
it's
my
like,
turn.
Or if Brecky fails, I'll be like, good boy. And if Pride fails, I'll be like, you can just hear Dynn in the background just going, you suck.
So if I manage to get levitate off of it, it'll basically be incapacitated for the rest of the encounter.
It'll also
Able
be
to just
floating.
attack it.
It'll also be floating 20 feet in the air where all of the Meta A fighters can't hit it.
Yes, but Pride can still attack it.
Oh,
So
good.
can I.
Pride, he's been so useful.
Mage users, you guys got some range. You got a knife thrower. You got a crossbow thrower. You got Bubbles and
You just-
Brecky.
You just say North throws
Thank
hand crossbow.
I mean, Brecky could even fly up there.
So I can
And then
bubble.
with Kobold and a gnome riding on top of it.
I mean, true, but if we fall, that'll hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine like there would be a extent that you would have to reach.
I mean, you forget we still have some. I still have some backup plans, especially
Your
for just in
plans
case that
don't
happens.
work.
Anyways.
I'm sorry. What is your current plan?
Kill it.
Attack
Survive.
it from a distance until it comes close to us. When it comes closer to us.
That's not a plan. That's a concept.
No, that's
Yeah,
just
well,
common
that's
sense.
Anyway,
Go ahead, Groc. It's your turn.
All right, let me make sure. This thing. Okay, yeah. So I can finally go up here. Like I use my bonus action to. Okay, that's a concerning message. I use my bonus action to leave my shell.
Oh, I got that message too.
Yeah. We'll see if it will. And I'll be two-handing my katana. Let's see if it will. Seems to be 13.
I think we're gonna have to wait until Roll20 stops hiccuping.
okay, I thought that was just me there.
No.
Oh yeah, it says a connection message on here.
Wow.
No.
Should everyone try refreshing?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
refresh my notes, see if it works.
Let's try and refresh.
All right. Anyways,
TPOs
Ren?
are an interesting thing.
Ren, do you need to start recording again?
I've already started recording.
Okay, cool.
okay. Okay. I am going to go up to him, make a katana attack.
That'll hit.
Yay!
Yep.
And that is 8 damage. And a wakizashi, actually, I was two-handing, so that I used my bonus action to leave my shell, so
Oh yeah, okay.
13 damage. So no double attack, but I two-handed instead. So now it is Dimble.
Oh boy. Move right here up to big scary creature, Manticore. And cast
Dongo.
spell.
By the way,
We
Dog
can
up,
do-
Yeah.
I can hear you breathing.
That happens every time the mic is closer to my face.
Mm,
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the way, when you think about it, Pride actually hurt the Manticore's pride.
You didn't
That's
use...
not really a joke. That's not really a pun.
I mean,
Anyways,
Pride literally
Was-
took control of the Manticore.
and
Anyway.
whether or not he actually takes us as an insult or takes it as a anyways, Dimble's turn.
Going to cast Inflict Wounds again at 2nd level.
Oh my god.
oh my
Yes.
god,
It
this is
didn't
where
give me
you
the
click
fucking
Yes.
option. It didn't give me the
Yes.
option to choose 2nd level.
Yes, do it.
Oh my god.
That's naturally a 3d6 spell or 3d10.
Look, I'm just gonna say this right
There
now.
it is.
I want its mane.
Pride, you get a whole ton of stuff, especially the cape from the priest. So honestly,
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
I don't ask
you
for
can't
much.
be picky.
You asked for everything.
You
I
have the bear
killed it. I
cloak.
should get
All right, I'll
If
make
I
you a
kill
deal.
it, I should
Pride,
get
I'll make
dibs.
you a deal. You can have the mane, but I get to have the priest's cape.
Deal.
All right.
Okay, so how does this work? Does that 4 + 6 come into effect as well?
Yeah, that's part of the higher level cast.
It's
I
dead.
used my
Oh my god!
God damn! Thank you, Dimble.
Bryce
God.
is standing there, like just having his finger up in the air. He's just like about to throw out an insult. And there's just a blank expression on Bryce's
You just
face.
see a
Yeah,
fountain
Dimble.
of blood just
You
shoot
just
up
see Bryce
20 feet in
just
the air.
slowly slide back into the building with pure terror on his face.
Dimble
And he just looks down at Dynn.
on the Manico's head before casting the spell.
I'm
And
just
he
gonna be
just
right here.
crouches down to Dynn.
Straight serious face on his look.
I'm just gonna be right here, and I'm just gonna look.
And
Say,
there's just the pure look of terror on Pride's face.
wow. I
So-
guess not doing a plan works sometimes. And I'm gonna leave.
Pride
I-
just slowly slides out of the house.
I am naturally
one.
just terrified
Well.
now.
What
I'm impressed.
the
I fit-
fuck?
I'm gonna
What the
fist
fuck
bump
do you
Dimble.
people eat here?
I'm gonna fist bump
Was gonna look
Dimble.
at it one.
Wait, oh, that means there's not even a main anymore.
It's pretty exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn around and look at everyone. Hey
Good
guys,
news.
I killed it.
I mean, it still had like 36 health before you came along and just touched it.
Yeah.
Bro, Dynn's definitely gonna fist bump Dimble. Blech.
That is.
Dimble.
I told you guys, inflict wounds is
Yes.
a terrifying spell. It is
Okay.
terrifying.
I'm not.
When do I get more spell levels? Like level 3 spell levels.
Yeah.
Oh my
Pride's
god.
just standing there like, I'm the descendant of a fucking Dybbuk demon, and that is more terrifying than a
It's the
Dybbuk.
moon. The moon kills people. Clearly.
So here's basically what Norfinas saw. He just saw like a whole ton of blood go up and he goes, oh shit, what happened? And he runs over and just sees the corpse and it goes,
Like
Actually,
Groc sees
actually,
Norfin and points to Dimble. This is like, this wasn't me.
I have something for this actually.
Of
We
course
just
you
get
do.
a GIF. Yeah.
is this from One Punch Man?
This is pretty
No,
much some One Punch
actually-
Man shit going on.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's
If it's Elfin Lead, then no.
level. It's the same. It's the same fucking level, but
Overlord?
no, it is
Sorry
not.
about that comment.
No Elfin
Anyway.
Lead in this.
Set up.
No.
At this house.
No, it's not Elfin Lead either.
Okay, good.
Remember the video rules.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do an investigation.
This is a Dragon Age thing, actually.
I'm gonna loot the.
No.
Ah,
Fuck.
that sucks.
Oh wait, no, inspiration.
Oh, inspiration, yay.
Shit.
Yes.
Enchantment?
Okay, so how does it?
Enchantment.
So do I just re-roll investigation
Yeah, that
again?
character's name is
No, I'll
Santa.
say you can take that advantage right there.
Okay, thank God.
I'll let you take that 21.
I'm just looking through the houses and seeing if anyone's around or whatever stuff is there, mostly.
Yeah, so a lot of the people are dead, but there's still a small handful of people that come out. One person in particular that you notice come out, he appears to be the elder. He is significantly older than everyone there. He comes hobbling out on a large staff. It's not like a quarterstaff as a weapon as much as just a great big crutch, a cane.
Yeah.
Walking stick.
your walking stick, like great big giant, like 7 foot tall walking stick. Oh, you saved us all. Thank you so much. Oh, it was killing everybody. Oh, it fled the forest that was burning. Its house must have been destroyed by the fire.
Pride just looks over at Norf. Huh. I wonder why someone was burning the forest.
Pride, not now.
Bruno, are you still here?
Yes.
Remember that perception roll I made you roll before on your first watch? How you saw the shadows flying by?
Oh my god.
overhead?
Oh, that was the manticore and the 3 bears.
Right, the
Yeah.
bears.
Ma-
Oh my god.
Mantylocks and 3 bears.
I know.
well-
I know. I heard that too.
I'm gonna see if I could find any of like the fucking spikes from its tail, if those are
Yeah.
even still intact.
Survival
Manticores,
manticore.
Manticores are
Yeah.
absolutely covered in spikes.
Is
Can I use those spikes as projectiles for my?
We
You
can
can
have
get-
those made into weapons.
Yeah, you can get some stuff crafted.
Okay.
Anyway,
real quick, Groc was Dynn, can I borrow a rag? I've got manticore blood in everything.
You've got a bit of red on you.
Covered in it.
you got
Yeah.
red on you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like head
So-
to toe covered in blood. Yeah.
Yes,
well,
at
I
least for you,
will
that's a
find
trophy.
like some of the spikes.
Oh, I'm seeing red here. Literally all I can.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, here, I'll give you some rags for now.
Yeah.
Here, take this priest clothes. I found it in his bag.
Hey, no, not the cloak.
I mean, it's still technically his because there's no mane anymore.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
you're looking
fine.
for spikes. You find 12 spikes.
Ah,
In the manticore.
Because the Manticore basically was able to have 24 spikes to throw, and yeah, they would
Oh.
regrow.
That
oh
brings
god,
up
it's
something
like
too.
Nergigante.
It gets 24 a day, and it only really used 3, but still,
Yeah.
I rolled a D20 and a D4. Actually, I should take the D4
Oh.
away.
Actually,
You-
I can
you
probably
find
explain.
9.
I can probably
Find
explain
9.
how you found the other ones. Because of the explosion, all the spikes just launch out of the body.
Okay, yeah, you find 14.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. Will they not let me loot any of the dead bodies?
I don't think they would let you loot the dead bodies in their own
All right,
village.
well,
No.
Yeah.
let's
Okay.
look. Let's just go skin those bears.
Yeah, I'm just
Bear
gonna
pelts
get
are-
the bear meat.
Bear pelts are actually quite expensive.
That's if they're still intact, because again, one of the bears exploded.
One of them
Look, we could
exploded,
get
but the others
two.
are fine.
Look, we could get 2 bear pelts.
Alright.
Should I
I
roll
will not
survival?
apologize for my
I mean, I
killing
get.
methods.
Actually, win the bear pelts.
That's a 13 on my survival for one of the bears.
That's an 8.
Actually, you two can use your inspiration, by the way.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm not sure because there might be something later.
Here, Messi, I posted a YouTube video in the Discord. It's only like 40 seconds long. It's pretty much what happened.
I will not apologize for my methods of killing things.
No, but it's gonna cause everyone to worry about you now.
Yeah.
Does something in Celestial lays its hand on the head of the creature and then it just explodes. That's how moon magic works, people.
Anyway,
All right.
what's
So,
happening?
the yellow bear, there's nothing. It is pure. It is just pulp at this
Maybe a paw.
point. It blew up. I know it's pulp, pure pulp. There's nothing of that thing to find. I mean,
What about the claws, though?
no.
No.
Dynn can turn it into, I don't know, ground beef or ground chuck to say the least.
Bear burgers.
Give me
Bear
glow.
Grylls. Bear Grylls.
Yeah. I wanted to make a joke about that, but I couldn't think of any. Wow. And you guys are the ones who thought of it. Damn.
All right.
Your failure as a pun artist.
Yeah.
So with the
By the
blue
way, guys,
bear,
you probably end the music as well.
it's not even playing on my end.
It is playing.
Yeah.
It is playing.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Yeah, it's
anything on
off.
my end, but whatever. That's why I didn't turn it off because it was not even playing on my end.
Hmm.
Huh.
So yeah, you find there's some bear meat on the bears. There's maybe like if you get some bear claws for the red bear and the blue bear. They didn't really explode into fur.
No, they were just like kind of cut up and smashed.
So are you pretty much just looting these bears while this old man Aarakocra is talking, and you're just ignoring him?
Well, those two are.
We'd
But,
be listening to him.
Yeah.
well, I'm
yeah.
listening. So.
Well, yeah. Usually Norfinas would be like our representative, for like talking to people, right?
Well, actually, this time Pride would be there.
Yeah, Pride can actually like commune with. He doesn't look as much like a ghost.
Well, I mean, we all talk RN or whatever it's now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're all fine no matter what. And honestly, better to do Norfinas, the guy who actually works with politicians, than Pride, who just is a carpenter and also is Pride.
He's a woodworker, not just a carpenter.
Anyway.
It doesn't.
So is Jesus.
You're not wrong.
And look what happened to him.
Yeah, but like,
Yes.
Jesus
But-
died for something important. Pride died by frogs.
Exactly. Besides, don't try to put fucking Pride on the level of Jesus. That's insulting.
Dude,
Yeah.
the rider for Jesus.
Jesus.
I mean, who do
That's
you think?
pathetic.
I mean, yeah, who do you think you are? Or Zack Snyder?
Ooh.
So anyways, old man Aarakocra, he's thanking you for saving the village. And he's saying, "Oh, we would have been able to fend off such a beast, but those cultists up at the temple, they've taken so many of our villagers as slaves."
Yeah.
Yeah, we
It's
noticed.
not been
actually
able-
their fault that fire was started as well.
Roll deception.
I mean, it's not untrue.
It's not completely untrue.
Why'd you have to open your mouth?
Yeah.
You're still rolling a deception.
Fine. Okay, that's not bad at least.
Do I have to roll deception too?
Well, Pride's the one who said it, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I
Pride
assist him
opened
then?
his big mouth.
Touched curry by accident. That is natural 20.
Shit!
Pride!
You didn't have to say anything. 'Cause...
His head when Clyde made his answer like no.
No, his head rotates 180 degrees like an owl.
All you hear is like as his head turns at you like a two stones grinding.
Hey,
Wait.
that's,
He's doing this?
he stole Groc's bit.
Bloody gnome turns his head like an owl, raises a hand.
Actually,
like,
you probably would turn like an owl.
Yeah.
Full on like 180, turns and looks at you.
Don't put
So
your mouth.
bloody head goes up. Like
I just want to see what's gonna happen. I want to hear honestly, I just want to hear what did Pride cause now.
I really want to stealth out of here now.
He doesn't say anything, but he can kind of just tell, knowing that the cultists have been around for quite a while, but have never done anything like this, nor would they have any reason to do anything like that, but doesn't say anything.
I turn to the elder and I say, the cultist took me and I point at Dimble, and this guy here too. So yeah, we know what you mean, and if there's any way we can help, we will. At least I will.
Maybe you could rescue everyone up at the temple. That would be really great.
Out of character, I'm just gonna go. Oh shit. Out of character.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mission.
All right.
I say, yeah, sure. As long as my body is able, I will help.
Wait.
Oh, thank you. As the village elder, I have access to many
Say that again.
may be able to help you.
Say that again,
Wait.
Ghost.
I said, as the village elder, he has access to many spells that may be able to help you.
Wait.
Such
Here's a
a
question. Are you capable of bringing back the dead?
No. I'm a sorcerer.
Are
Well,
you
it's a
capable of
long
plane
shot.
shifting?
Yes.
Damn it, I
Okay,
knew
we
this
can
was-
help you actually.
I knew that was gonna be the
Well,
case.
you see,
Look,
you see, if you couldn't tell by, me, we're not actually from around these parts.
we're not even from this dimension.
We're
Plane.
from the elemental plane of water. We were brought
We
here
li-
by
yeah,
some.
we were brought here by those cultists.
Yeah.
In fact, they're connected to the reason why I'm what I am right now.
What are you? You look like a fart that kind of got stuck in the air.
He's an air
Look.
elemental, sir.
You're
That is
not
exactly
wrong.
what he is.
Look,
He's more of a fart than you.
look. The closest thing you guys have here that looks like me is called an air elemental. But if you try and harness me to make one of those backpacks, well, unfortunately for you, it wouldn't work.
Oh
That still
yeah.
hasn't been tested yet.
No, we use those air elementals. We trap them in canisters, and whenever we go to use the latrine, we kind of use them to clear out the smell that's left
Oh,
behind.
okay. Well,
Look,
Prod, I
know
always knew you were pretty shitty.
Pride's right arm just turns to a claw and he points,
Pride.
and his body just turns around while his head's facing forward. And he just points at Dynn. Shut it.
He's basically
Nope.
saying that they capture air elementals and treat them like Febreze.
Look, do you know what a tiefling is?
No.
What is that?
It's a form of toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Oh my
What
God.
is this toilet?
Yeah, I swear to Christ. I swear to the gods and to my demonic ancestor.
Dynn,
Oh,
Alright.
demons.
Pride
I know
can't-
what demons are.
Yeah, basically,
That's the moon.
Look, I'm the human descendant of a demon.
Dongo, you're echoing.
Am I?
Yes.
Yes.
Quite frankly, I was killed, but now I'm just... Well, you can call me a form of ghost. Quite frankly, we're here because we were actually trying to bring me back to life.
Okay.
Those cultists actually invaded our realm, and they've actually been causing problems for us.
Technically, they didn't invade. They were just plane shifted over to take.
They came there willingly to raid and pillage.
Invasion and is a bit more of a high scale name than what you're leading
There was
on.
only
They were,
5 of them.
It was 5 of them, and they were ransacking caravans. And that's hardly an invasion. It's just
Burglary.
They were petty thieves. We tried to catch them. They ended up here.
Look,
Yeah.
sir, you don't. I know you're not. You are not inclined to help us, but
Oh,
in order
I think he
to,
would
in
be.
order,
I think you already offered to help us, dude.
look, in order for us to be able to fully take on those cultists, I need to be at my best, which means I need my body back.
Well,
Which
unfortunately,
means,
unfortunately for you,
I
Pride,
have
you can't do anything in terms of that.
sir, I beg of you for this. Can you take us back to the elemental plane of water so I can be resurrected and then bring us back here?
If you save my villagers, I will gladly do that.
Look, this is the best Pride. This is the best option we have at this moment in time. All right? technically, we don't even need to fight the cultists. We just need to save the people. That's it.
In the monster manual specifically, Aarakocra are enemies of elemental evil. Basically, these Aarakocra are the mortal enemies of the shit that's going on in this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Look, I'm very limited in what I can do. All I can do is consume the life force of other living beings. Aside from that, I'm barely even good at that, Norf.
I mean, you could eat some. He says we have spells we can use. Maybe you could eat some
That's
of those
not
too.
how it works.
How long? How many days would it take for us to get to the top of that spire and back? Well, not necessarily. We don't need to worry about the and back. But how many days would it take for us to get to the top of that spire?
I could get you there in an hour. I can summon a giant rock and it can fly you up there.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
And by rock, I don't mean a stone. I mean rock as in ROC, the giant bird.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, in character voice.
I don't mean a stone. I mean rock,
Yeah.
a giant bird.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Gandalf.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. We've got the warp stone. I gesture to the giant crystal. We've got ourselves a waypoint back to town immediately following up. At which point we can get back to the town.
That's
Fast.
true.
Yep.
And in case, again, we don't need to fight the cultists. We just need to find the citizens. And once we get them in range of the warp stone, we can just teleport them back here.
Holy fuck. As a heads up, the wingspan of a rock, 200 feet.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, but what's its movement speed?
120.
Okay.
Pride
Wow.
would have to dash to keep up with that.
So possess bubbles.
Possess bubbles.
Pride doesn't need to actually physically move, though. He's
Is that-
always.
You're also stuck. You're also bound to the stone.
I'm bound
so-
to the stone, and I have
So
to.
you're gonna. So you're
I'm
gonna be dragged.
always within. Yes. But even then, Pride still can move freely within the space of 150 feet of the stone.
Okay.
Okay. So what's the issue? I'm confused.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just Jesus Christ, a rock is fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can dash at 240 feet.
Exactly. He said he can get us to the top of a giant spire in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this bird, it kind of rocks, dude.
I hate you so much.
Yes. Okay, Elder. Town Elder.
Yes.
Oh, may I ask your name? Just
Yes.
My name is Aaron. Aaron the Aarakocra.
Okay, sure.
I'm horrible.
I'll
with
believe that.
names.
Yeah.
I'm horrible with
That's
names.
probably the least complicated name you've said so far.
Hey,
Yeah.
those names are from the book, and I fucking hate those names. I just
Okay.
picked Aaron because Aarakocra starts with 2 A's. Aaron starts with 2 A's.
Also,
Okay.
I mean, there's also hammer and saw.
Saw.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had several days to plan that. This I kind of
Yeah.
got lazy.
Yeah.
on.
that
Okay.
took several days.
I'm horrible with
I'm
names.
sorry. I had to joke. I'm
Anyway.
sorry.
Anyway.
All right.
All right. Elder
Looks like I
Aaron.
won't be getting my powers back then.
Not yet. We still again. It's an hour, an immediate teleportation, and back here
Yeah.
we get plane shifted back to the water, and immediate teleportation back to the village.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, think about it for a second. If he could plane shift us there, plane shift us back.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Elder Aaron.
Yes.
Let's establish a deal here. We will rescue the survivors of your citizens that were taken up there as slaves. Only that.
Thank you.
But we are under no obligation to take care of the cultists. We are only there to save the citizens. Is that understood? I know.
Frankly, Norfinas, Knowing our luck, we're gonna be fighting them anyways.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
main objective
which
is
is
to
Knowing
save.
our luck, that's kind of why I want to be brought back before we even
We do.
attempt it.
We except wouldn't. I just don't think it'd be smart. A bird teleporting himself to a plane of water. We got lucky.
We almost died.
Yeah.
Bride just looks over at Aaron. Sir, are you capable of using magic to allow yourself to breathe underwater?
Why? I'm not going with you guys.
Oh,
I know,
Exactly.
but It's just look.
can't
It's
come
just
with us.
in theory.
No.
I think I can do it for an hour.
That's not enough time, Pride. Let's just do it. Stop
Yeah.
whining.
Look, we will try and we will save whatever citizens that have not been brainwashed into the cult or trying to join the cult. We'll save those that were taken. And we will try and reduce their cult numbers. Try being the accurate word. That is not our main objective. We will save whatever citizens we can that were taken up there. But again, once we have everyone, we will try and teleport them back here.
What? Like you're all gonna hold hands, chant some words, and then you'll appear?
No, it's more like Bride just points to that crystal. That crystal we can utilize as a
An
form of
anchor.
arcane focus, and we can transport ourselves directly back to it.
What?
It's
Just a glowstone. We use it at night so we can find our way back when we fall in the dark.
Groc will pull out
Okay,
the.
look, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Actually,
We'll,
I
Yeah,
got it.
we'll explain when we get back.
You guys have the magic stone. This is just a rock for this guy.
Yeah.
We'll
Basically-
explain.
We-
We'll explain.
We'll
Yeah,
get
it-
back. We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Bride
Once- I'm sorry.
Bride just turns around, just like starts walking away, just pinching the bridge of his nose.
You're not gonna get
Jesus
far with me
Christ,
holding
this
the
guy-
crystal.
This guy knows magic, but
He has no incentive to help us out of the blue, and how do we know? And plus, how would he know that we are actually going to come back and help him?
because
Also, he's very old and weak. He can't do much other than the magic he can really do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He
Look,
hid in his house while the bears. I mean, you got a gnome that just touched a manticore and made it explode.
yeah.
This man just hid.
Yeah, Pride's just way too stubborn. That's the thing.
Sir, Elder Aaron,
Yes.
again, just to reestablish this, we will go up there and save as many of the citizens that were taken as possible. And we will
thank
try.
you.
It won't be our main objective, but we will try to reduce the cultist numbers. But once we get all the survivors out, once we get all the citizens that are still alive out, that is it. We will teleport back here, and we expect us to be plane shifted back to the elemental plane of water.
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
I have. It's personal with me and the cultists now. So I understand what you're saying, but for me, I will try to end them.
We're
And
going
if
to
I try,
well, that's what you can do. We're not gonna help
Yeah.
you in that.
I understand.
Again, most of us will try and free the slaves, free the citizen slaves, while everyone else will fight to keep the cultists at bay. But again, this was an accident in terms of us being here. As much as I want to help everyone, we're going up against a cult that had the power to plane shift the four of us here.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even the cult. That was just one of their leaders.
Yeah,
Like,
for all we know, they could just send us back to the elemental plane of water and that'll be it.
Not as in, like, we do a favor for them, but they could just get rid of us that way. Hell, probably this time they won't even send us to the elemental plane of water. They'll send us to either earth or even fire.
I would rather not.
Yeah,
go
well,
far.
better that than the fucking 9 hells.
Can they actually do that?
Yep.
Pride just looks at him. Demons.
Well, here's the thing. I'm kind of breaking the rules. You guys should roll an Arcana or Intelligence check. You guys aren't on the prime material plane. You guys already started off on an elemental plane. So
They
you
don't
guys
know about the elemental, or they don't know about the material plane.
No, that's just it. That's why I'm saying this out of character. Theoretically, they can just kind of skip that. You guys are already past the border, so those realms are a lot easier to get to.
13.
Here, let me say
21.
something. Here, I'll say something to Bruno. That look, we honestly want to take down these people, but for now, if we can at least save the people and get them back first, that'd be great. If we can get back to our place, we can help get ourselves more prepared to actually fight these guys. If we can't, we wouldn't mind coming back if we actually can. But for now, it's really important that we actually get back because we have something a little tougher right now that we have to deal with back home too.
Not only that, we're so underprepared, it's not even funny. We got by.
We need to get weapons and armor. We can come back if we find another way to plane shift. For now, I think it is a little safer just to help these people.
What?
Like if we can.
You guys, oh, hold on.
Actually,
Everyone gather around. I will help you. Hold on.
Actually,
on.
sir, I have one question to ask you before we do this.
Yeah.
Can you transcribe the power to travel to another plane into a scroll?
That costs a lot of money and a lot of time.
How long and how much?
We don't.
That's information I'd have to look up. I don't know that off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I don't remember the price, but it's I think an hour for level.
And plane shift is like level 7.
So it'll be
Yeah.
7
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
about
like
probably
it's like
1,000 gold.
50
Yeah.
gold pieces per level or something like that.
Oh.
But I don't remember.
We don't have time.
Or the cash.
Yeah, it's something we can do later.
Well, because I know for druids, plane shift is level 7. So I think it's the same for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, everyone, come here. Gather all around. I will help you.
Everyone, gather
Yeah,
around
yeah.
there in the Aarakocra.
Yep.
Which
Where
one
is
is
he?
Aaron?
Well, it's
There's
not
a
like
bunch
there's
of
a token.
Yeah, there's not.
There's only
token.
corpses.
I don't.
Only
I'm,
our Croak are dead.
no map needed for this. This is
Yeah, fair
you can
enough.
just do
Theater of the mind.
Yeah. Okay. We gather next. We gather on Aaron.
He is going to start chanting.
Okay, I'm inciting that.
He's chanting for up to 10 minutes.
Pride's just gonna stand there and like try and. He's just gonna listen to.
That's a
the
net 20 on
language.
insight.
Okay.
It's okay. So you remember that one scene from like Dragon Ball Z where the elf guy is just kind
Yeah.
of doing that thing and it lasts for hours and hours and hours
Okay,
and
yeah.
hours.
Yeah, when he's imbuing
He's
Gohan
just
with the
walking
Mystic Power.
around. Isn't he? Wasn't the elder guy just walking around in a circle?
He was like walking around, like dancing around in a circle, going, yeah.
Or just sitting and reading in front of Gohan.
Or watching TV.
Yep.
Yep.
There, he's casting Heroes Feast.
Oh, I remember that.
cute.
Oh,
What is that?
sweet!
Hang on.
I've seen Heroes Feast on something. It was in Unexpectables from that one forest lady.
Okay, hang
Yeah.
on.
Wait, so he's spending 1,000 gold
Yeah.
on just feeding.
It doesn't.
We get like bonuses and stuff. right?
Yeah, you
But
get a
we-
bunch
yeah.
of bonuses.
Mhm.
And yet we can't like just spend a long rest while he makes Pride a scroll of plane shift.
Well, we become immune to poison
that-
and also being frightened and makes
But I
all
don't
wisdom
We
think
saving
get
have
throws
plus
with
gold.
advantage.
2d10 in our max health. That's awesome.
For a day, yeah. You get 2d10 max health, temporary hit points in a sense.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
And we're
you
all
guys-
just like fully healed and stuff too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. All right. Okay. Let's just roll those 2d10s then.
Yeah.
Should I roll the two? You guys all can roll your own 2d10s.
Yeah,
I
I'm doing
think.
that.
Yeah.
Give me something good.
Come on, something
3.
good. 7.
Damn.
T.
Oh, God,
Oh, wait, no, that's not mine.
sucks.
Oh, I'll go. Okay, there it is.
Brock, he didn't get much.
No, I mean I'm the tank, so I don't need much. But
So let's see. That's 14.
Well,
13. I'll take it.
you know, is it funny that my health is currently at just multiples of 7?
It's lucky sevens.
if there is a person to have gotten a low roll on that, it's better that it was me.
Wait,
Yeah, you're fine.
Isn't it
where should I
also
put the temper? Where should I put these new hit points? Just
Current
under temporary
hit
hit
points.
points?
Under
Yeah.
Yeah, temporary hit points, and those will be when you take a hit. Those will be expended before your normal
okay.
hit point.
I have 40 health. That's awesome.
I got 42.
I got
I've just got
33.
21.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait a minute. Technically,
Do you want to say
actually,
that
would
again?
Pride technically be able to gain the benefit of this?
Probably
because
not.
he didn't really eat any of it.
Magic. It's all that really fucking matters. It's the
Yeah,
same way
true.
a Manticore can't fly in the air if it's being levitated. Magic.
Mm.
All right, Pride technically would be able to consume it.
If you can consume an air elemental for its enchantment, sure you can consume the enchantment of magic food.
Yep.
True.
Actually, I turn to Elder Aaron. Do you happen to have any scrolls on you? Magic
I'm
scrolls.
broke. I'm broke. I just spent all the village's gold making that feast for you.
Ah, shit.
Then I have a quick question. Do you have any spare armor or weapons like we can like at least use to help us be a bit more prepared?
Probably the dead bodies of the guards.
Those are sacred. Don't touch those.
Yeah, fair enough.
I already asked if I could loot them. He said they wouldn't let me.
No,
Yeah.
hell no. These are
You see Pride just sitting there biting his lip. Something I want to ask. I honestly don't think I should.
Just do it because you're going to anyway.
I think I might know what he's going to ask.
Yeah, but I don't want to sound disrespectful.
Okay, out of character. Are you going to ask them if these citizens left willingly?
No.
Okay. Then what? Then go ahead.
No. Pride was just gonna ask if they had like any sort of magical items they could give us.
Gonna
Thing
say
that I-
no.
nothing that I've planned in advance, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna give that a big nope.
But is there still no to like if there's any like armor or anything we can at least use to like at least help ourselves a bit?
He said no already.
He's
Oh,
like,
no.
I didn't plan that far ahead, basically.
So-
yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, then I guess we're at least pretty prepared for right now for the actual fight.
Actually,
Because
is
if I were
there...
to like base anything, like Aarakocra have like just monster manual Aarakocra have like armor class of 12. Doesn't specify anything about what type of armor they're wearing. So
I
as
know
far
that-
as I'm concerned, they're wearing just shirts. They're wearing just rags.
I know that they can't fly if they're wearing heavy armor, so
Yeah.
Mm.
They pretty
Alright.
much fight with javelins and their
Mm.
feet for talons.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're not really going to find anything. If
Okay.
you want,
Actually, Elder Aaron,
Yes.
do you have a shop here?
Yeah, but it's kind of not being used right now since everyone's kind of dead or captured.
Are there
Can
any
we buy
potions
stuff
left?
from... Can we buy some stuff from the shop?
Yeah, sure. I kind of used all my money. I could use more money.
Done. Let's see what you have.
Okay, just hold on a minute.
and you see this old Aarakocra kind of slowly walking over
Hmm.
to the shop over here. And
Where is it? Okay, yep.
I'll come too because I might need some stuff as well.
I need stuff.
Well, we all need stuff.
can we go shopping next episode when I can actually
Yeah.
plan these things?
Yeah, that's
ahead.
fine.
As
That's
long
fine.
as I can get my get like a magic focus or stuff for my for my spells, then yeah.
Yeah, if
Mhm.
everyone wants to just give
Hey.
me a shopping list for when we're.
Okay.
To be honest, it's just wasted money. You'll have a wand when we get back to the elemental plane of water.
Eh,
Guys, I gotta go.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
why
That's
I'm.
fine. Yeah, I gotta go
Okay.
too. I have work at 6 a.m. today, and it's already 2.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's fine. We
Pride
can
has
end-
to wait for his body and his magic. You have to wait for yours too.
Yeah, so if you guys want to just send me a shopping list, we'll get to that next week when we
Okay,
play.
sure.
No problem.
No problem. Okay, so we're just gonna end the episode here.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, that's the end of this episode. Tune in next week to see what happens. Will they help? Will they get rid of the cultists and save the citizens? Who knows? But all they know is they're going shopping first.
Yay.
Well, everyone but Pride, because Pride has no money
Well, yeah.
or physical body.
And he can't hold anything.
Okay.
All Pride can do is eat and kill.
And mope. And mope about his demise.
Okay. Say bye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Uh,